Okay. I'm shy.
All right. And we are live. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Let me share this to our team. And then we can get this conversation rolling. Yeah. It's not easy when you're switching system and all that. You bring some comfort, I'd agree. Comfort is always number one.
And even Queen is always sharing.
Yeah. Let me share to the VIP backstage, and then we can have this conversation so fast. All right. Woo. Comfort, what's up? How you doing? All right, guys. We have a very, very interesting topic. We want to talk about Nollywood actors and actresses. Oh. Yeah, you know when they say curiosity made me ask. I think my curiosity is on the roof right now. And I want to ask some questions. I'm sorry, guys, but I've got to ask some questions. What's up, my CC? The soft life queen. How you doing, Mama? How is London? Yeah, we're going to talk about these folks, these Nollywood actors and actresses who has oh, my sweet honey babe. How you doing, honey babe? Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. Oh please, ladies and gentlemen, pardon me. I'm not trying to throw shades. I'm not trying to troll anybody. But you know, as an uncle, when you can't understand some situation, you get to ask questions. Mercy Agine, how you doing, Mercy? All right, please give us thumbs up as you enter the studio. Please give us thumbs up. Help my career. Help my mission. If you give us thumbs up, you are telling the algorithm to come straight to our channel and show people what we got going on here. I really appreciate everybody who has been part of this channel. God bless you all. And I've got another good news for you guys. It's like YouTube is playing hide and seek with me. YouTube monetized my other channel, African Podcast with Beno. And I don't see that coming, because we actually end up with this new channel, Uncle Ben, after YouTube demonetized my channel. And now that we've built a community here, YouTube now decided they're gonna remonetize my former channel. So now I'm confused. And unfortunately, I don't even have time to create a lot of content. But I don't want to waste your time. Let's get to this conversation real quick. You know how we do it here. I hate talking. I just want to go straight to the point so we can extract the lesson so fast. So, and now that we've built a community here, Tosin is gonna be my guest today. Tosi, of course, is my baby girl, my social media manager, my own blogger, my gossip partner. Woo! What's up, Tosi? How you doing?
I'm good. Good evening, everyone. It's nice being on the show tonight.
You're welcome, baby girl. You're welcome. So, Cici said money everywhere. Make sure you share with us. Cici, make una concrete content post so that we will make the money together. Unfortunately, I really don't have time. Did even they pay me self? They pay me say I don't get time. I suppose be chairman of content creator now. Honey babe, our accountability prefect. All right, this is a very interesting topic. So let's dive into it real quick. And you know how we do it over here. We start with a question and then we take it from there. So the question is, why are Nollywood actors and actresses over age 30 stay single? This one go hard too. Please, if you are single, don't come for me. These are just necessary questions we're supposed to ask. So if you have any idea, do not hesitate to share in the chat. Why are Nollywood actors and actresses over age 30 stay single? And for those who can't join, who cannot join us through StreamYard, and maybe you are at work or you are somewhere you can't really come into the show live, don't hesitate to use the phone line. Call me on phone line, I will pick it up and then we can hear your opinion. To all the social media freelancer group, you're welcome. Cici already gave us a short answer. They are focused on their careers. Cici, hey, I know I'm not a grammatician, no, but I've heard people talk about biological time. Please give us likes as you come in. Give us like. Please help our career. You can give us say super chat or be super with the call and self. Just pop our money gun. We'll do that the freeze. My sister O'Shea is here. How you doing, Sister O'Shea? Islamiyat, Bosu. I see you guys. Princess Timini Egbuson. Thank you, everybody, for hopping in the studio. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Cici. Please help me remind people so they can click and share, and let's talk. So we're not going to waste time. The question is right there on the screen. Why are Nollywood actors and actresses over age 30 stay single? Okay, I don't understand. My sister Cici just mentioned that they are chasing their career. They are already there. They have money, both male and female. Although I may have to excuse the male because from what we are seeing and what we've heard so far, the female seems to make more money than the male. You know, every time the female will tell us, what do they even call it, Tosin? Influencer, right? They say they are influencing. When they bought all those big houses and cars and everything, they'll say, oh, I'm influencing. And I'll be wondering,
ambassadorial deals.
Yeah, this influencing and ambassador deal and all the things you guys are making, how come it's only the females that are having these deals and it's not happening to the male actors? So we don't know, but you know, women, you guys are super smart. Only God knows. Maybe we not just talk. Make we not talk. Say, Uncle Beno have started.
I think that's how the industry works. You know, there is a algorithm for YouTube, social media platforms.
So you want to tell
entertainment industry, I think.
So, wait, Tosi, you want to tell me that the algorithm favor the actress more than the actors?
The female.
Hey.
Yes, yes,
Hey,
yes.
hey,
I concur to that.
Tosi, be careful. Hey. So, Sisi said, yes, as a woman, your biological clock is ticking, but there are a lot of options if you decide to put off having a child until later. IVF, surrogacy, egg freezing. Sisi, all these things you are mentioning are un-African. I'm so sorry. It's un-African. In Africa, we want to have a son or daughter by male and female, I beg. IVF, egg freezing, no freaks, no egg. All those children that they freeze their egg, make I no go there. Might just leave and there. Please, Sisi, we're not gonna freeze no egg. They should get a man. They got the money, they are beautiful, they are successful, they are educated. What's stopping them from finding a man? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, but I gotta say it. Honey Babe said, you mean biological clock? Yes, Honey Babe, biological clock. You know, let's just call it what it is. When a woman hits 30 in African context and she's unmarried, even the parents are worried. Even we, the online community, we are worried. So I've opened my calendar today and I see my searchlight is right now focused on Nollywood actors and actresses. So Tosin, let us get into this. I'm going to start with your favorite. Let me find her. Are you ready for me, Tosin?
Yes, I have.
Okay, just for context, we have 32.
Okay.
Tosin have helped me identify 32 Nollywood actors and actresses that are single and they are all above 30 years old. We have 32. We're going to cover 10 today, and then maybe Tosin and I, we're going to shoot follow-up content to analyze the rest of these people. So number one on the list is our own screen goddess. Our own screen goddess, Genevieve Nnaji. Do we have anyone here who don't know Genevieve? Anybody here who don't know Genevieve? Let me ask Honey Babe. Honey Babe, do you know Genevieve? Sisi, do you guys recognize this queen? I'm going to spare Genevieve for one thing because I love her. I like her. I like the way she carry herself, the maturity, the elegance. You can tell that she is a different breed. But then I'm still going to ask the same question. Can anybody tell me why Genevieve remains single? Tosin, I know you are the defenders of Galaxy. So tell me, Tosin, why is Genevieve still single? Stop laughing, no. I'm serious because you were dragging with me yesterday and I said we're going to bring it here. So begin talk now. Why is Genevieve single?
For me, I think Genevieve is single because she chose to be single. Like, she's established, she's made, she has everything, she ticks all the boxes for, let's say, an average African man. But then I think being single by now is because she just chooses to be single. Yes.
So you think she elected to be single?
She chooses to be single.
Hey.
You know, past relationship traumas, I heard she's a single mom. So past relationship traumas and everything be a contributing factor. Another thing is that I mentioned yesterday that there's something we believe in Africa.
Okay.
Both Christian, Muslim, and even traditional worshippers. We believe there's something called spirit husband and spirit wives. Someone may be afflicted by that.
Tosi, don't start. I beg you in the name of God. This excuse you are giving, is not working with me.
Yes, the person may be afflicted.
Honey Babe already said, I disagree, caller. Honey Babe, Tosi is actually my blogger in Nigeria. I talk about her a lot most of the time. Tosi has been working for me now for 5 years. She's a very sweet girl. And her spirit is just way up there. But Tosi is trying to play sisterhood now. Tosi, stop the cap. What do you mean spirit husband? Are you saying spirit husband hold Genevieve from finding her real life husband?
Whether we deny it or not, there is something called spirit husband and spirit wives. So someone may be afflicted and the person may know, while or him not even knowing at all. He or she will just feel that it is not yet my time. It is not yet my time. My time is going. But the biological clock is ticking. You know what this
Tosi.
If you know,
Tosi.
I'll be with English.
Okay. Yes? So in a nutshell, your excuse for Genevieve is that she's being chased by spirit husband. Is that what you say in a nutshell? Hello, Tosin.
What did you say?
Are you saying spirit husband is disturbing Genevieve? That's
it might
why.
Be. I am not saying. I am just suggesting. It might be. I said it may be because she chose to be single.
All right.
You know, there is this feeling of being self-sufficient and not needing a partner.
Okay. All right.
To be single.
Let us
being afflicted.
All right, hold on, Tosin. Let us take a couple of comments here, and then we'll come back to what you're saying. Sisi said, also, those women are single because a lot of African men will be intimidated to date a woman who is successful, talk less of one who is also famous and in the spotlight. Sisi, I disagree. If you know Nigerians, nothing is intimidating Nigerian men. Honestly, if you get the money, we will date you and spend the money together. Seriously, we'll go spend the money together. I think the problem is, and I'm sorry to say, when African ladies are so educated and they've amassed a lot of wealth, I think they believe that there are certain men who fall into the spec they are actually looking for. And that's the same problem here in America. We hear ladies talk all the time and say, oh, I'm not going to lower my standard. I'm not going to settle. I want certain kind of man. You have to be a so tax bracket. Sisi, you are number one. You are number one of the people who used to promote this tax bracket. Okay, so I don't think it's the same with us in Nigeria. No woman is scaring us in Nigeria. My brother Samolu also said, Baba, shout out, sir. How are you doing? So Samolu said, singles make it faster in Nollywood than married, especially ladies. I don't know why. I think there is a blessing that comes with being single in Nollywood. I kind of agree because, you know, just like they say in marketing, sex sells. So, and in these days of BBL and organic cream, it's possible. When you are single, people going to patronize you. Zainab said, I support you at the job. Most actresses will not allow any man to control them, most especially when they earn more money than the man. So Zainab is following the same thing Sisi have said. And let me look for more comment here. Islamia said, take a critical look at those who are fully married among them. They are not as committed as the way they were before marriage. That is another angle. And Deshola said, and those actresses aren't ready to be controlled under any man. They believe they are the boss of themselves. Hey, Mudaro. Could this be real? Honey Babe said they may not have found the right person. Take it easy, brother Ben. Honey Babe, I agree they may not have found the right person, but time is going. These ladies are growing. Wait until we move on to the next lady now.
Genevieve has a child already, so she's not even bothered about any biological clock.
Tosin, this is not about having a child already. This is about having a crown on your head. Let me do the African traditional man right now.
Which crown?
We are talking about having a crown on your head.
Everybody is not destined to be married. It's not everybody that will get married. Yes. Yes.
What do you mean it's not everybody that will get married? Where is that one happening in African community?
It is not everyone that is destined. Marriage is not for everyone.
Hey, Tosi, we can't hear you very well. What's going on? Move closer to your speaker. Now you say you won't defend, so begin to defend. I can hear you now.
Okay, I said marriage is not for everyone. Yes.
Okay, Victoria Mayaki said, I think it's a matter of choice. Some of them don't want that type of commitment. What is so hard in getting married that they don't want that type of commitment? This is like excuse for being a high-class Olosho. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Samalu said, even some of them who were married are struggling until they have their marriage. It be like, say, marriage, no, they make Nollywood actress prosper financially. I get it. He say, Ben, stop the cap. I'm not capping, no. I'm not capping, no. I'm just trying to find out why. Why are they single? Mercy said maybe she hasn't found her Mr. Right and she's a mother. So since she's successful in her career, she'll be like, what do I need a man for? You need a man for everything.
Abina. Exactly.
What do you mean, Tosin? What do you mean, Abina?
I'm supporting what this commenter said now. Yes, now she doesn't need a man now. She's already successful. She has a child. She has everything going on well for her. So what's the need of a man?
Bro Samolu said Genevieve is single because she does not need a man, I think. I don't really believe in this. A woman does not need a man. Okay, let us run through like 5 people. I will share the link. I want to hear Honey Babe and Sisi as well as Samulu and other people to help us make sense of this. D, my D is here. D, my senior lawyer. They aren't interested in marriage. I disagree, D. Let us be honest now. Is there any woman who is not interested in marriage? Tosin, do you think that?
Yes. There are some women who are not interested in marriage. They just want a relationship, like something like a fling, nothing serious. They don't want that lordship over them. They want their independence. So they love their independence so well. So they feel marriage is like a prison. So not everybody wants to be married.
Wait, all this thing where they hear it
does not mean that another person loves it.
Wait. Tosin, show her okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sure.
I am okay. Very fine, sir. Very fine, sir. Yes, the marriage is not for everybody now. How you making marriage seem as if it's one big thing?
Okay. Hold on, Tosin. In African context, thank God Marriott is here and everybody. Are you saying in African context, it is acceptable that a woman will say, I am not interested in marriage? Let us call it what it is. They can't find the man they are looking for.
It is about her life. It is not about anybody. She doesn't freaking care about anybody. So it is about my life. I can decide to get married and me decide not to get married. It is about me and not anybody's problem. So she's doing well, she's living well, she's living fine. In fact, there are some women who are looking up to her as role model. So she's not doing something bad. She's not a criminal. She's fine to me.
Okay. I see all my sisters are in the house. Misty, D, Marriott, Mr. Samolu, Gladys, everybody is here. And it's like, you guys won. Okay, I agree on Genevieve. I agree that she don't want to marry. If you guys think that's the perfect excuse for her being single. You know, how old is she now, Seth? Maybe I should Google her. Genevieve should be like 50-something now.
I think she's 40-something, 44, I'll be 45. I don't know.
Can somebody Google and tell us, please? Any social media freelancer watching right now, please tell us Genevieve age. I don't want to make her not go fix one age now, but I thought Genevieve should be like in her 50s now. You know, she's so beautiful. It is so hard. She's so beautiful that she can even pass. If she claimed to be like 38, 39, we can actually say maybe she is. She's just so cute. So, but I think she should be approached. Okay, Faith said she's 45. Oh, Mr. Samolu said 45 too. Okay, at 45, 45. she can still be married now.
Yes, now.
Which kind of excuse be this?
No. You're making it seem as if marriage is one that she has failed in life for not being married. So that's what I'm trying to just let you know that Being married does not mean that you've made everything in life and you're not looking down on those that are not married.
Tosi, no put hand for my mouth. I don't want to talk. If I talk now, I know my sisters, they go can't give me uppercut. No put hand for my mouth. Make I no talk. All right. That's it for Genevieve.
Intentional.
Well, yeah. I wish her good luck. I wish her success in Divio. But let me just point something out. Maybe some people are not aware of this. If you look at the screen right now, let me just give you guys the tea. Do you guys know that Genevieve was once about to be married to a Ghanaian, and the wedding was called off because the fiancé allegedly canceled their secret wedding. She wanted a secret wedding, but the guy want to make it big. Are you aware of it? Are you guys aware of that info? Do you know she was almost tying the knot? Oh, you don't know? She wanted to do it codedly. She wanted to do it codedly, but the guy want to make the thing loud. And as a brotherhood,
this is one of the issues.
As a brotherhood, if I'm the man too, I want it to be loud. Who will be married to a queen like this? A successful lady, and you want to do secret wedding? Say what happened now?
It's not about having a loud wedding. It is about having a successful marriage afterwards. So look, Genevieve has always been a very private person,
and I respect her for that. She got my respect for that. I love her for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Tosi, I didn't see Kate Henshaw on your list too. The list you sent to me, Kate was not there. Is she?
I thought while collating that list, I had this mindset that the people on that list would be people who are above 30 and have never been married. Never been married.
So you did not consider Kate Henshaw?
Married. Yes. It is not as if
I think Kate Henshaw was once married. Yeah. Yes, I think she was married to, is it one white guy or something?
Yes, one white guy like that.
And then she divorced, right?
Yeah.
And she started doing the sexy auntie on social media. She fine anyway. She fine. She fine. And make her no lie. You see, let me just say this up front now, Tosin. Of all the single actors and actresses in Nigeria, or let me say Nigerian celebrities, the person with me I not like her singleness at all in any shape or form. Na Toke Makinwa. Make I just talk her now.
Why?
I know just gbadu her at all. She overdo her own. Okay, let me ask you now. What do you think makes Toke Makinwa not to be married after divorce?
I think it's because she's been picky. She feels she's classy and needs a man that is worth a standard.
And she's 39 years old now.
Yeah.
All right. This Toke Makinwa case, I go touch on and small. Anybody in the comment right now, please tell me, do you think Toke Makinwa is doing too much with her singleness? Because I have this feeling that it's like she regretted losing her marriage, and every now and then she's almost like having mental breakdown. Tosi? Tosi, don't run.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir, I'm here.
Talk to me about Toke Makinwa. What do you make of her divorce and the way she's parading herself on social media? Because she's sending this vibe. I think she's part of the people who are teaching this Gen Z nonsense. Eh?
I think I cannot really say, we didn't go into our marriage with her. We don't know what she experienced in our marriage. We don't know the demons she fought in our marriage. I won't really fault her for how she's going about that thing.
Tosi.
But then everybody.
Tosi, you are capping now. Remember, when Toke Makinwa divorced, she wrote a whole book. She wrote a full book on her divorce. And you are telling me we don't know why she divorced? Tosi.
I didn't come across that book, and I didn't really know when she divorced.
Okay. All right. My sisters and brothers right there in the chat, please tell me, do you think Toke Makinwa is doing too much, or she's just being in her baby girl for life thing? my Misty say Misty say doing too much with her singleness. That is sexy, Satokubeno. Okay, let me clarify what I mean by doing too much. It is not a new thing for people to get married and then the marriage failed, it didn't work out, and they part ways. But the way Toke Makinwa is throwing her marriage crashes and all this narrative about, she's just giving me, her energy is rubbing off on me the wrong way. I'm sorry. I think she's doing too much. Maybe to my sisters in Western world, you might not be following Toke Makinwa, but if you listen to her podcast, if you listen to how she carry herself, the way she do it, I don't get it. No, people are being single nowadays with class. With class. Her own celebrity thing, it get as it be. I beg. May we talk where talk day. This ATM has gone through a lot. She became an orphan at an early age, plus a failed public marriage. It is clearly not easy on her. I get this one. Honestly, D, I accept this one because something tells me that she's reacting to something, you know? And I think man of
that's why I said we don't know the demon
this down better. Yeah, I'm not good at analyzing people demeanor and personality when it comes to divorce and how they cope and all that. Man of Prestige is an expert on this one. He can actually look at the whole thing and extract what's really going on. I just felt like, I think there is this pain in her heart that she's trying to overshadow with all these, I'm a baby girl, I'm living my life right now. And then every now and then, she will throw her marriage discussion on the platform again. What did happen? You know? So, D, I agree with you 100%. 100% I agree. Misty said, we don't know her story, the way she experienced it. Leave her alone already.
Yes, no.
Why must everyone marry? Yes. Some people are horrible at marriage. Let them have their peace. Yes, I agree. And like I said, I don't have issue with people who are single. I just have issues with celebrities because celebrities are the one who throw it at our face all the time. You know?
So she should not live her life because of somebody out there. If you don't like her content, you don't like the things she dishes out, just unfollow her or unsubscribe to her channels. Man. We have other celebrities who are painting, who are having a good marital experiences. Somebody like Vicky James and others, Olu Jacobs and others. You can actually learn from them. If you think Toke Makinwa is doing too much, you can just unsubscribe or unfollow her. So that's just it. I think she's not doing too much.
I know you are defenders of the galaxy. I know say you go defend. And today you go explain tire. Nothing you go tell me about this Toke. I am not the one I'm not the one who went online and start searching for Toke. It's the algorithm. YouTube throw her content at my face all the time. If I go to Instagram, bam, she's there. On Facebook, she's there.
You can choose to swipe away now.
I am not swiping away. I want
even if the algorithm brings it to you, you can choose to swipe away and go to another thing. If our content does not excite you.
All right. Anyway, on Toke Makinwa, I can take something away from her, and I got to give her credit for this. She takes good care of herself. I love her for that. Well. Yeah, she takes good care of herself, and she really knows how to flaunt her beauty. So I give her that 100%. She nailed it. Like, I think Toke Makinwa belong to those category of single celebrities that when you see them, you just feel like, maybe I should give it a shot. If not for my big tummy, I forgive Toke Makinwa a shot. But just wait. Once my six-pack come back, don't worry, Tosi. Don't worry. Once my six-pack come back, I go enter her DM. Hey, back bill.
Oh my God. Deep down, you like her.
I don't really like her that much, but I like her courage. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you like her? You can't deny that fact.
I like her courage. I like that she took a very good care of herself, and I like how she speak. You know, it's just like the way CC.
Don't expect her to become miserable now,
you know,
because of a failed marriage.
Yeah, you know how my sisters, when they call in here, how their voice sounds. You know, that sexy voice, their diction, you know, I'm just in love with that. You know, say we will not hear Oyinbo like this. Once we hear woman where they speak Oyinbo, they die, they fall in love small.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Mario. Mario say our accent is fake. Modaro, stop. Oh my God. Okay, Tosin, let us look at, we've already considered two ladies. Now let us consider the male, and then we move back to some female again. Ray MOD. You know that one, right?
Yeah.
Ray MOD.
Yeah, Ray MOD. Yeah.
So how old is he? Ray MOD. What's it? How do you spell this? MOD?
I think that one's on is this fine boy syndrome that is doing him.
The Ray
when
MOD,
you're
right?
fine, you think you're ladies man. Everybody's rushing you like Indomie, so you want to play.
Is this the Ray MOD?
Can I use?
I think. Did I get the right picture? Is that him? Ray MOD.
Can I see it right now? Let me see. I can't see you.
You see, my dear, I've started already. This say, let us talk about single men, Uncle Beno. Why they single? E.g. Alex Ekubo. We have all of them. The list is here. I tell you, my sister, we have Tosin actually compiled 32 lists. And it was when we were discussing it that Tosin started playing this defensive mode, and I'm like, eh. So this Ray MOD, what is his problem? Why is he single, Tosin?
I think he's not yet ready. He's not ready to be in any serious relationship that will lead to marriage. For now, he has kept his relationship secret. But he has been rumored to be in a relationship, to date so many actresses, people like Nancy Sime. We have Lucci Donuts and the likes. So I think his own problem is him thinking I am a fine boy. Girls are rushing me up. So he is not ready for that commitment to be tied to one man one woman. Sorry, in the name of marriage. So that's what I think about him.
Okay. Let me sample something with you, Tosin, real quick. First, let me take this comment. Misty said, Uncle Beno, my former prof used to say he attended a village school, so he always wanted to hear me speak. The man got me tired. Missy, I want to hear you speak all the time too. You, Honey Babe, CC, and all those my beautiful sister that I used to call in on Obodo Yimbo, the voice is just so calm and soothing, honestly speaking. You guys may not know this, but your voices are very sexy. It's attractive. The only thing is that when I hear women with their voice, they sweet like that, my traditional mind go, they tell me, say, Ben, be careful. The people like this, they are sweet, but when they flip, you go run. All right, Tosin, here's a quick question for you. Do you see this Ray MOD as a gold digger or a playboy?
A playboy.
You think he's a playboy?
He looks more like a playboy to me.
But
I just mentioned it now. You know, these fine boys, Yorubas will say, ontaiwa. What's this word now? I've forgotten. There's a phrase we use in describing men like this. You know, they feel they are handsome, like they are ladies' men, and they are top picks when it comes to ladies choosing men.
Do you think
they end up having numerous relationship with different ladies? So I think he's one of those guys, the playboy. Yeah.
And then they get confused and don't even know who to choose.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I think women don't get this. We men, especially men where they run straight, it's somehow difficult to settle down at times. When you don't sample different things, you find it hard to settle down with one woman. But then my sister Sisi mentioned something now, and I think it's crucial. We should look at it. Do you think he might be tending towards that Agege side? Hello, Tosin.
I didn't hear you, sir.
Do you think this MOD, he might be one of those guys where we say that they swing towards men too? I don't know. I'm just saying. Because sometimes, for me, may God forgive me, I beg you, my dirty mind. Once I see a guy who is successful, is accomplished, and you are hitting 40, and yet you are single, based on what is going on in the world right now, I will have the impression that, well, maybe the guy, they go down low. Because I don't see any excuse why you shouldn't be married at age 40. As a man, you have accomplished your dream, you got money, you look sexy, you're tall, you get six-pack, the one way women they die for, and yet you can't hold down a woman. So, bro, why are you single? So I have that concern, seriously. I have that concern. Now,
we don't know. We can't say yes or no to that.
Okay. All right, let's move on to the next guy. Although I think most of Nigerian male celebrity, they are not settling down because some of them don't really make money like that. They are just faking it. And secondly, they are looking for sugar mama. They are just looking for rich ladies who's going to marry them, and then they begin chop the lady money. All right.
But Ray doesn't come from a poor background. He doesn't.
That doesn't matter. Somebody might not be from a poor background and still be poor. Let me tell you something about rich boys. Those boys that they come from affluence, they have a major problem. When they are still living under their parents, they blow, they impress everybody. But once they attain certain age and their parents begin to put the plugs and say, hey, you are now a man, this is a business, or take this money, go and establish yourself. Many of them just, they can't survive it. So, all right, Tosin, moving on to the next male celebrity. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Alex Ekubo. Why is he single? You want to defend him?
Alex was about to get married. Was it not last year? But the fiancé called off the marriage. Yes. Based on there was a rumor. I don't know. There was a speculation that the fiancé, that ex-fiancé, then said he's I don't know. Can I mention it?
Okay.
So I think that was the reason why the marriage, the wedding actually backed up. He does. I think it is just circumstance that has made Alex Ekubo still single till now, because he wanted to get married last year and everybody was even happy for him. But then maybe God said it is not yet his time, or probably he has not found his meeting.
Okay, let me do some brotherhood for Alex Tosin. Are you ready? Let me do some brotherhood for him. First off, I don't think he's Agege. Are you there? So I don't think Alex is Agege. I do understand that Nigerian boys and men, they like to do what we fetch them money. There are situations that we force some Nigerian guys to claim to be what they are not, or act who they are not, just because of the money. Something tells me the guy is not Agege. They were just trying to rubbish him when that happens. And are you there, Tosin?
I'm here with you, sir.
I'm already hearing you do. Look. In Nigeria, a Nigerian guy will wear what is that thing ladies wear at the beach? Lingerie, abi? No, lingerie. They wear lingerie inside room, abi? Tosi, tell me now, lingerie where that they wear inside room, abi?
Yes.
Okay, which one that they wear for beach? If woman go beach, which one that they wear? She not still lingerie, abi? Oh, Sisi, where is
can do
Sisi?
it.
That thing, that pant that has rope that women wear when they go to the beach. What do they call them? Is it lingerie?
Okay,
is that
that's
lingerie?
G-string.
The women wear G-string on the beach.
Okay, bikini. Is it bikini?
Bikini. That one. Yes. So in Nigeria, thank you, Faith. Oh, Faith, thank you, Gary. This is why I was looking for Marriott and Sisi to bail me out. Bikini. A Nigerian man, as a result of hunger, we wear bikini. Let me just say this. They will wear bikini. Look, if not for what happened to Bobrisky, that they sent him to jail in order to send signal to the alphabet community. By now, the kind of hunger in Nigeria right now, you would have seen a lot of Bobrisky, even have been times 20 by now. All I'm saying is that Alex might find himself in where he doesn't belong just because he has to make it. Okay? So I don't trust Nigerian guys like that. Nigerian men, I'm sorry, so especially these our celebrities, they will do anything for money. So I just wanted to put that out there. I don't know, maybe that is a good defense for my brother who do. You know. Oh my God, these my sisters are funny. The comment is even distracting me. You guys have started. So Tosin,
Yes, sir.
what would be your recommendation for Alex? Who do you think Alex should have married?
Recommendation?
Yeah.
I think he should go for a woman who understands him. And also, if he's that, he shouldn't even bother getting married.
All right.
But if he's not and he intends to get married, he should go for a woman who understands him. He should be open, and what other things should he do? He should also
okay.
be intentional. Yeah.
Okay, I agree with you. Now, let's talk about this beautiful lady here. This one will get us a bill. Bimbo Akintola. And for the people who might like to defend her, let me just make this public announcement. She is 54 years old. But then she looks stunning. I've seen a lot of her movies. She's so beautiful. I can't take that away from her. I just have to give her the credit. Yeah, she's a beautiful Nollywood actress. Tosin, give me one reason. Give me one reason why she's single at 54.
She fell for the wrong guys. They led her on.
She's doing what?
There was an article I read online. I read about being in a relationship with Yemi Black back then. So people
really?
thought they were
was the rumor,
yes,
right?
Yemi Black. Yes, it was a speculation. It was a rumor. I read it somewhere and I watched it on a video too. So it is something all over the blogs you see there. So she actually dated Yemi Black. So I think she, you know these things.
But Yemi Black is married now.
Yeah, she is married now. It didn't end up in marriage for the both of them. So I think while she was dating Yemi Black, she was busy flaunting him. Maybe probably Yemi Black too was also flaunting her, chasing all the prospective suitors away. When a woman loves, she loves with the whole of her heart. So I think that was what happened. Probably when she was younger, she was picky, and eventually she saw Yemi Black and she felt that this is the right person. I'm giving the whole of my heart to this person. I am going in for this person. But at the end of the day, it came out as she got betrayed. Let me use that word. She didn't get what she wished for. So I am I think that's why she's still single.
But she
and I read some.
Is she a mom already? Does she have kids now?
I don't think so. She's not. She's not.
Tomode fine BLA alone. See fine woman. Oh. Hey.
That's what guys do. That's what they lead ladies on, and eventually at the end of the day, just drop her off. Like she's just a thing.
Okay. Sister Marriott said something earlier. Come on, say she's no more a baby. Hey, welcome, honey babe. I'll come back to you, my sister. Welcome, our accountability professor. All right. Cover said Bimbo is no more a baby again. She does see plenty Christmas. But I saw a comment from Sister Marriott earlier. Sister Marriott said she was with Yemi Solande too. Yemi Solande, that fine Yoruba actor, right? Yeah. I think I heard that rumor one time. And then Mario said, Caller, please stop fordering narrative like she was picky. She dated lots. Okay. Tosin, I can hear feedback from you. Hello, Tosin? Oh, that's not honey, babe. That should be Tosin. So Maria said, Caller, please stop fordering narrative like she was picky. She dated lots. It didn't work out. That's the issue, Sister Marriott. Why would you date so many men and you can't find one? So all these men, all of them, they are Mugo Parks. This is where they get issue.
Brother Ben, take them easy now.
Honey babe, oh yeah. Tell me, why would a woman date so many men and she can't find one to get married to?
The thing is, we need to be careful to be judgmental. All of us, at some time or other, even the ones that are married, that are making out that they're better than people that are single, they have had relationships where it didn't work out. So we need to be very careful with the narrative in terms of being judgmental. It could be a case where, yes, she was in relationships and it didn't work out. Such is life. But for you to now condemn her because, like I said, not every man is a Mongol part, but it's about being compatible.
Okay.
Maybe you are one person, the person is another, and unfortunately, in life, you may not end up with someone at a certain age, whether you're 45 or 53. I find all this age shaming, I find it very annoying because I always relate it back to myself and other people. Things happen. You understand what I'm saying? So I just think that we need to be very careful. The fact that you're single doesn't mean you're not interested in marriage. The fact that you're single doesn't mean that you're being picky. I saw your show on, what was it, Replay, regarding a gentleman talking about women that are single. It could be a case where they don't want to settle. Like I said, I got divorced. Do you understand? It wasn't, and I will go back, and I'm not condemning my ex-husband. We should never have got married. We were not compatible. We were completely different people. So is it not better not to marry than marry and divorce? Because I'm a bit confused here. Because when I always go on to Auntie B's show, and the impression we give ourselves is that, for me, marriage is not by force. So for you to be saying to someone that is 20 or 30, why are you not married? Is there something wrong with you? That's the wrong question to ask. You should be encouraging that person. And as someone said before, marriage is not for everybody.
Absolutely.
And I would rather a person marry in their 40s than marry in their 20s and the marriage scatters. You understand? We need to be very careful and think about being compatible rather than marry for the sake of marrying. Do you understand?
Okay, honey babe, let me quickly point something out here. And thanks, Sissy just took it out of my mouth.
Yes.
Sissy said it's not age shaming, honey babe, but when it comes to settling down in African context, age is an issue. And that is where I'm coming from. Yeah,
age is an issue, but the fact of the matter is that if we're doing women empowerment, going on to Auntie B's show, we are now saying that it shouldn't be a condition that you have to marry at a certain age. You see a lot of marriages that you marry at a certain age, 20, 30, and 20 years later when the children leave, you see people in their 60s or 70s getting divorced because that marriage was not meant to be, but they stayed because of children.
That is understandable. But with Nigerian celebrities, it's a different ball game. That's the
Okay.
point I'm making. With Nigerian celebrity, it's a completely different ball game. And when it comes to I saw Mr. Samulu comment here. Mr. Samulu said, women can date, but they can't determine which men we decide to settle with them.
Exactly, because it's the men. The thing is, absolutely, it's the men that ask you to marry. I've never seen, well, it's happened in the West, but you never see a woman that will now propose to a man. You can be dating a man, but at the end of the day, he has to make a decision whether he sees you as wife material. So again, you should not put all the blame on the women. But I'm all about accountability, because I'm of the opinion, if you're dating someone for 6-7 years and the man is giving you all the moves that he has no intention of marrying you, you need to keep walking. I will blame you for that, because if you can't see the roses from the trees, then it's pretty obvious this man is not going to marry you. So in that situation, you keep stepping. But at the end of the day, it's the man has the ultimate decision in terms of marrying you. So I think we need to be very careful, start giving a list of women different ages and saying why they're single. Every person is an individual, and there's individual circumstances as to the reason these women that you mentioned are unmarried. We shouldn't generalize. I think we should be very careful in terms of generalizing with things like this.
Yeah, they are celebrities, so we got to talk about it, because for me personally, I have issue with some certain celebrities who are single, and I'm going to explain it. Now, my issue with them is this: it's okay to be single. You don't have to settle, marry somebody who you know you don't have the chemistry, you are not connected. You don't have to do that.
Totally.
My concern and worried is when you are single as a celebrity and you start throwing it at people's faces as if you are doing something worthy, like, hey.
Could you elaborate on, sorry, Brother Ben, could you elaborate on what you mean by that? Because I don't quite understand. So it would be good if you elaborate and give me an example of what you're saying. Right.
For instance, there are some Nigerian celebrities who will come on social media and they will say stuff like, me, I don't get time for any man. No, I don't have time for this, I don't have that. As I did like this, I don't send man. And I get myself. I can do what I want with my life. You know, you are a celebrity. People are watching you.
I do agree.
You feel me now? So that's where I have problem with some of them. You know,
I agree with you on that part. Yeah.
So there are so many single men and women around.
Yes.
And they have their reasons for being single. Some of them have been served breakfast over and over again.
Fully. Totally. Totally.
I have a friend right now, one of my close friends, who he did everything to be married. He found a girl, he loved her, he did everything. But the girl was showing him back to back. At the point, we have to tell him, dude, marriage, no big area. If you are still dating this person, you have escalated plans to marry her, everything, and she's acting like this, going wherever she wants to go, doing everything without even consulting you or something. And then when you ask her, she flee up, started saying, are you my father? Is this going to be controlling me? But you know, and we're like, dude, it's better you stay single, maintain and look for the perfect person than settle with this lady now. And then a year or two after she born for you, this is America. After she born for you now, place free start, she divide everything where you get into two. So now we know that there are lots of people who are single because they are just waiting for the right time and the perfect person. But
exactly, we're on the same wavelength when it comes to that. I think for me, as you know, whenever this is not the first time I'm coming on this show, I'm all about case by case basis. I really don't like generalizing, and that's where I'm coming from. And the reason that I actually phoned up, we should always judge on a case by case basis, because you don't know the background of why some of these women that you've mentioned are single.
Misty said, Uncle Ben, why does it bother you if they flaunt their lives? Keep it moving. I don't go anywhere, Misty. I'm not moving. I am sitting on this table.
Oh, wow. I give myself as an example. I got married in 2014. I divorced. and I'm with my son's eldest son. And at this moment in time, I'm not ready to get married. That's my personal choice. So what I'm saying to you in that the reason I am technically quote unquote single is because I've chosen that I'm not ready to get married, even though it's quite a long time since I got divorced. So I think we need to, like I said before, look at every lady that we've mentioned on an individual basis and try not to generalize. Everybody knows the reason why they are single, or everybody, like I said, not everybody wants to get married, but most women would want to get married. But at the same time, you can't marry yourself. A man has to want to date you. A man has to want to see you as marriage material. If we can marry ourselves, then that's a different story, but we cannot.
All right. Okay, now, thank you, honey babe. I really appreciate. Tosin, are you there? Oh, I don't know what happened. I can't even hear you. I don't know. Can you hear me, Tosin? Oh, wait to. I don't know why the roadcaster keep kicking you out, but hopefully I can get you this time. So, Tosin, let's talk about Timini Egbuson.
Hey, that's one.
Honey babe, you can hang around my sister. Let's quickly look at another guy here. For those who don't know, Timini Egbuson is a 37 years old actor. He's a very good guy. He speaks fluently, handsome, six-pack. He's tall and he's doing perfectly well. But yet, dude is single. So, Tosin, make I give you your floor first because you be defender of Galaxy. What would you say is the reason why Timini is not married yet?
I think he's not just ready. He's not yet ready for marriage. So
you think he's not ready at 37?
He's not yet ready, and he has not picked. He has not seen the perfect one for himself. That's why I think he's not yet married. That's why I think he's still single.
I think Nigerian women are the one who is creating confusion for him. They are confusing him.
How do you say? What do you mean by that?
No, they are not the one. He's the one creating confusion for himself. He's always hopping from one.
Hold on, Isaac. Let me finish here first.
Did you hear what Olu said about someone married themselves recently in the US?
Now, from Nancy to I can't remember. Well, there are some list of actresses he has been with that we thought they had something together, but then he's not having anything with them. Probably, I don't know. But I think he's a ladies' man, and is just not yet interested in being in an institution called marriage.
You are trying to defend the indefensible. Anyway, Misty says, hold on. My CC is here. Hey, this place go hot now.
Hey Ben, hey panel, hey honey babe, hey Tosin.
In the building.
Hey people, hey real fam. The new name is real fam.
Okay, now thank you. Misty said Timini is a playboy, but in his defense, he's still young at 37. Let him exhaust all his testosterone before.
I agree. I follow him on social media, and that guy is not ready to settle down with anybody. Please let him enjoy him. Let him enjoy himself.
But why is it okay for him at 37? He can still sow his royal oats and exhaust his testosterone. But if the woman is 37, I don't like the double standard.
Yeah, but it's not a double standard. That's just biology. It's a fact. It's not. I don't think it is. I think realistically, if you want to settle down and you want to have kids in a natural way, as in you and your husband lay down together and have a baby naturally, as a woman over the age of 30, you're going to struggle. I'm not saying all women.
I agree.
I'm not so that's why. So that's why for men, the argument can never be the same, because men can have kids. Didn't Robert De Niro just have a baby? He's 87 or whatever, right? Because it's not the men.
Honey babe, hold on.
It's not the man that is having the baby. It's the woman that is going to have the baby. So in that context, if you're thinking that you want to have a child, even all these things of egg freezing, the best time to do egg freezing to harvest those eggs is not in your 30 when you're 37, 39. Your eggs are already 90% of them have already died. They're too old, right? The quality of the egg. We're talking about the quality. Okay, and all the genetic problems that you can have with all these geriatric pregnancies. They say geriatric for anybody who's over 35, right? That's biology. That's not us saying it. We're not generalizing. That's just a fact. So if Timini is not ready to settle down today, he can still have a baby in his 60s. That baby will be healthy because the person that he's putting the sperm into, she's probably going to be a young person, not somebody in her 67. Do you understand? So that's why I feel like for a man, the double standard doesn't come from us, the people in the audience, or us, the callers. It's just life, unfortunately.
Yeah, I agree with
it's just life.
Yeah, I agree with reality. The issue is my granddad on my dad's side had his last child when he was 80. So my dad
and the woman that he had the baby with, was she 80 as well?
No, of course, baby girl.
Of course.
She was in her late 20s. Of course not.
Exactly. So there you are already. See, so for women and men, if you're chasing that family and you want to have your child naturally, you want to have, a healthy child. I'm not saying that there's not. We need to stop thinking that the anomaly. Oh yeah, there's women that have babies at 50. Show me a woman that's had a baby naturally at 50 and that baby is healthy with no intervention, nothing. A lot of the time it's not true, right?
I will interject here. I had my last child in my late 30s. I had, and what I'm saying to you is that class as a geriatric pregnancy?
In medicine, anybody who's having a child over the age of 35, it's classed as a geriatric pregnancy. It's not me saying it. That's a fact. That's what it's called.
I do agree, but the fact of the matter, because of careers and everything, women are having children in their 30s, and sometimes
absolutely. But those children they're having are not. Right. They're not. It's not natural. You're going to do IVF. You're doing surrogacy. You're doing sperm. All this thing where you're going to find collecting sperm from a sperm bank. So all those things is not. It's not natural. Do you understand? So for me,
I hear you. Okay. I'm going to be quite candid. When I had my son, I came off birth control after 10 years. I was told it would take me a year to get pregnant. I got pregnant. Now must be the exception. But what I'm trying to say is that yes, the later you have children, there could be complications and difficulties. But at the same time, if we need to understand that we shouldn't scare rich people into having children in their 20s.
Okay. Thank you, honey babe. Just a couple of things here. Let's just look at some comments and then we can start wrapping it up. Bro Samolu said, my dad had me at age 62.
But how old was his mom? We don't care about how old your dad was. How old was the mom? Was your mom 62 as well? You need to bring those facts.
I think Bro Samolu is trying to just follow up with the fact of what you were saying.
That men can have children later.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
My brother is engaged and he's 49. So technically, my potential sister-in-law is in her late 20s. So again, I'm just telling you facts of what I agree with what CC is saying. I'm just saying it's unfair with the double standards. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a double standard, but that's just how life is. That's for life. We didn't make the double standards, unfortunately. If women can in their 60s, 70s still push out healthy babies, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But the fact is, our biological clock, for most women, you already start having problems with fertility when you hit 30. That's not everybody, but that's just the fact and the science. It's not me that's saying it, but it's the reality of life.
According to what I was told, my dad had me, I think, is it like 63 or 64?
Oh my gosh, wow.
Yeah.
My dad had
and how old was your mom? How old is your mom? Then.
Don't laugh if I tell you.
Go on. 20.
My dad firstborn actually senior my mom.
Oh
my goodness. You see there?
Are you kidding me?
Baba was cradle snatching. My God.
Good things in
I don't agree. Okay. Tosin, are you there, Tosin? Let's quickly
Yes, I
look.
am here.
Okay, let's look like one more person. We have 32, so we might still have to do a follow-up show, but it's just that the way Tosi was arguing with me, I can't stand it. So that's why I say I will bring this thing live, make people help me pull out. You know, say ladies of these days, una mount everything una go analyze them to the last detail. So we were dragging, and I'm like, I can't. So this next person, make una no talk until I show una the picture. Are you guys ready? But I think he's married now, though.
Who that?
Voila.
Jim.
Who's Jim? Oh, Jim Ike.
Yeah, man. I used to proper like him, you know.
That's a big boy right there, man. Where you talk about
fine boy.
super sexy dude, man.
Is he married? I thought he said he divorced and he came and said his story, and then he yeah.
So Tosi, what is the excuse for Jim Ike remaining single?
I think ego should be his own excuse. Ego, pride, being picky, and feeling self-sufficient.
I disagree. I think he's reflecting. He was very open about his miscomings in his marriage.
Honey babe, hold on. She really can't hear you because I have her on call.
Okay.
So she can't hear. I just want her to finish her Defender of the Galaxy before I will analyze my own take. So Tosin, you say ego is the reason why he's single.
Ego, yeah.
But remember, he was once married. I think I saw an interview where he admitted that he wasn't a good husband, but he's a great dad. I think I saw that interview. So
yeah,
he was
same.
And divorce and that, and you think
he was still being a playboy? That's why he said it.
Yeah, he was once married and he divorced. That ego might probably be one of the reasons he's now unmarried now. Now, like we know Jamaica as someone who has this kind of pride. Yes,
he can be completely different to his character in the film.
Another thing is
hold on, Tosin. Let me quickly correct one impression.
He can be completely different to what he is in the films.
Yeah, yes, that's just what I wanted to point out. Now, sometimes
how would you assume that
when some people played certain character in movies for too long, people kind of assume that is their real life personality. So I hope you are not looking at the Jim Ike you saw a movie throwing shade to. I hope that is not where you're coming from, Tosin.
No. But then there are some characters in which let's say a character, maybe an actor is being asked to play this a third character.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Even in the movie, this thing with this actor because it is not his or her nature. But then someone who has that character, that trait in him, it will just flow well. It will go well. Everything will just sink.
All right.
Because that.
Okay.
Can I say something?
It's blinking. Yeah, say something real quick. I'll go to CC.
All
then
right. Misty said it. Basically, said what I wanted to say. He had interviews regarding his divorce, and he was very, very candid about he was at fault. Now he took accountability and owned up to the failure of his marriage. That is someone that necessarily does not have ego. And I think what Misty said was another thing, that he's not ready to marry because he doesn't want the woman to be miserable, because I think he's still healing from his divorce. So we should be very careful to just assume that it's ego. And you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. My CC, what's your take on Jim Ike? CC, do you know Jim Ike?
Yeah, I do. I grew up watching his films. My mom loves Nollywood movies, so I grew up watching Jim Ike. He always had hot temper, playboy, very aggressive. I remember there was this film that I watched, I really was scared of him, where he was married to this girl, and I think he threw the girl off the balcony. Oh my God. I'm like, this man is mad. But he was crazy in that movie. Honestly, he was married to the woman, and then I think the daughter was Pete Edochie's daughter. that was kind of like a prodigal daughter, and she was in love with Jim. It was crazy. I remember that film, and I'm like, damn, this acting is a bit scary. He's a bit too real. So I can get why people can think, oh, his temperament is maybe the same as he is in his movies, because he's a good actor. He conveys it really well. So it must come from somewhere. But I don't think the two are the same. I just think he's a very good actor. He gets into his roles, and that's what acting is about. You're meant to take on that person. It doesn't mean that you really are that person in real life. But like Honey Babe said, he said in his interview that he wasn't a good husband. In whatever context, I think he was probably maybe not as attentive to his wife, or he wasn't that, involved in family life in terms of being with his wife. His kids, yes, but not necessarily the wife, because he wasn't ready to get married. So that made him not a good father. Maybe I think cheating was involved, the usual. And maybe now he's single because he wants to take his time and he doesn't want to have to rush into it. I mean, he doesn't have to rush. He's had the experience. He's got the kids. So what else does he need to rush into it for? Which I think is a good way to be. I'd rather somebody who took their time to maybe get married after years later when they're actually really, really ready, rather than jumping into another marriage just because society says he should be married because he's Jim Ike,
Yeah.
Totally. And I think he needs to heal as well, because I think he was quite devastated over the demise of his marriage. So I think,
and his mum as well. And I think his mum passed away, and that played a big part in his marriage breakdown.
All the more reason to take his time before he gets married. There shouldn't be a rush to get married again, because we don't want to divorce the second time, and he doesn't want to divorce the second time. So this pressure to marry again, I really don't understand where it's coming from.
All right. Thank you. I think I don't know why everybody is giving Jim Ike soft landing. Everybody is just
really.
Which one is soft landing? What do you want to give him? You want to give him hard landing?
Do you think they're biased?
Wait till CC, Honey Babe. I'm getting the feedback. I think maybe that's from Tusi. I don't know. CC, Honey Babe, Misty, and guess who showed up? Who saw Jim?
Ada. Bad girl gang complete.
How are you, girlfriends?
We need Chidema. Where's Chidema? Our president.
Yeah.
Oh, Adana's a sexy Jim. You see?
He is fine boy. Nobody can tell me any different.
Okay, he got to Jim Ike right now. Everybody is giving him an excuse. Even Miss.
It's not an excuse. He took accountability. He didn't have to go into the interview and be vulnerable to everybody. He took accountability and said, "I messed up." And I'm gonna respect anybody that does that. I'm
absolutely. And African men, you guys don't have to take accountability. So when we see a man that takes accountability, we have to call him up and pull him up and thank him. And he took accountability.
Let me correct one impression, please.
Go on, tell me.
Correct one impression. We African brothers, we do take accountability.
Ben, you don't.
When? We stop lying. Stop the cap.
Where? Tell us, who are the men that are taking the... Is it you?
Me?
Let's not talk about
No,
you.
I said you. Is it you? Come on, run them off.
Why would you say you? Don't scatter this table now.
Tell us the African men that we know that have taken accountability for what they've done in relationships.
Yeah.
Apart from Jim. Run them off.
Yes, tell us, so run out the numbers. Give the names.
Okay, let me break it down.
I'm waiting now.
Yes, now just calm down. But go explain. Don't worry. You take accountability, but the problem is this: the moment we take accountability, you ladies want to take over. You want to override us. You want to take control.
Like when? Give us what example are you giving? In what context? Just give an example. What's the context that you're saying that men will take accountability and women will take over?
Okay. If I give one example, please, I'm begging you.
Okay, we're listening to you. We're not going to bite you.
Okay.
We're listening.
Nobody should come for me. Please. Okay. When you're, I mean, not be your that they call her now. When you impregnated.
Jesus Christ.
Well, let him land. No,
sorry.
No.
Sorry. Ben, I thought
let
you were
him
bringing another person and you came to do you. Okay, I'm listening.
Let him land. Go on, Brother Ben. Go on.
I don't want anybody to fry me.
No. Land, Brother Ben. We won't say anything. Go on.
You promise?
We promise. 100%.
We promise.
Everybody is waiting. They didn't type anything in the chat. They want me to land before they
We're waiting. I will not say anything.
I will discuss it another day. I can't.
Ben,
because you know what you're saying. The Holy Spirit will not allow you to say what you want to say, and I know what you want to say. When you took accountability for impregnating that woman and married her, is that what you want to say?
Is that what you want to say?
You do want that?
Is that what you want to? Is that what you want to say?
That's not accountability. He only said it because one of the bloggers
was going to come out.
Exactly.
He was going to come out.
Are you talking? What are you talking?
Is that accountability? If I need to force your feet, if I need to hold your feet to the fire to expose a secret, and then you bring it out 1 year later, that baby was 1 year old. That's not accountability, my friend. That's you running to tell your story before you're exposed. That's not the same thing.
Why are you spoiling my name, accountability prefect, by saying Yul is accountable? Please don't put accountability and Yul in the same sentence.
I don't know. I just said, is that the story? Is that the angle that you're coming at? That's my impression, that you were trying to drop that angle, which I'm not understanding.
No, it's not going to work. Sorry, it's not going to work. That is not accountability.
All right, honey babe, you guys, the two of you just demonstrated the reason why African men don't like to take.
No.
Oh my God.
Nothing. I haven't even said nothing. Everybody is already ready to put it.
But we said say now. We said say. We're not going to say anything.
Because he did it because he was going to be exposed. He's not even sorry. You have to be sorry to be accountable. He's not sorry.
Exactly.
So today he's not sorry. What are you talking?
Anyways, it's me that said it. It's not Ben. But which I don't know which example you want to give. But anyways,
mention you. That's going to trigger people, man.
These are the issues we have in African community and marriages.
Yeah, tell us.
Let me explain how we take accountability as African brothers. And now, my sister Sissy took it out of my mouth. Holy baby, people are already attacking me in the comment. This people promise me nada.
Because you're doing the bro code. You're doing the bro code.
Because I can read your mind, Ben. I can read your mind. I knew that's what you were gonna say. Is that not what you were gonna say?
No, I was just trying to say, okay? I was
just say.
It didn't work. It just didn't work.
Honey, babe, what I'm trying to say is that when you impregnated Judy, he did the noble thing.
He didn't. He was going to be exposed. What are you talking about, Brother Ben? He did it because he was going to be exposed by a blogger.
But we don't know if he had already told his wife inside the house before the blogger. You did not come out. You did not come out because the blogger was going to expose him. He came out thinking he can get on top of the whole thing, change the narrative and stuff like that. But what I wanted to say is, with respect to accountability, is that it seems you and May have already discussed their issue. He has already admitted to me that it be like say I go shoot away my show. Look, May doesn't strike me like a woman who doesn't know what's up. She can be calm, not talking, not combative and all that, but she's a very smart, intelligent woman. So definitely she knew her husband was messing up. And
I agree.
She didn't know he was going to get married. That one she did not know he was going to get married. Or whatever nonsense he did, registry, traditional, whatever he did.
You guys will not let me do this bro code. Okay, moving on.
Don't do it to yourself.
I know every woman will never ever agree to anything no,
not to do with you. Just let that go. He's not sorry. The thing is, even if you say he's accountable, which I disagree, he's still messing up. He's still not sorry. If you're sorry and you're accountable, there's actions and movements you will do to reflect that you're sorry. He's not doing that.
Okay. All right.
Next. Who's next? Ramsey Noah.
Yes. Do you guys know Ramsey Noah? Is everybody here?
We know him.
Yeah.
But I thought he's married.
He's
Is he not
married.
married?
He's married.
He's married? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
He's
know.
married. He's
Tosi.
married. He's married. Unless he's
All right.
divorced, but he's married.
All right. Let me just do this real quick. Hey, Tosin, Ramsey Noah,
Yes, sir.
is he married or single?
Married.
I am not sure. I don't think he's married. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't think Ramsey Noah will be married and everybody will
I'm
not be
gonna
aware.
Google him now. Give me a minute.
Really? Hey, well, I do. Honey, babe, you have become a blogger.
You know it, right?
Oh my God. Is Ramsey Noah married? That's the question. Nobody knows if he's married though. Ramsey Noah, Nigeria actor, is he married?
He's been married since 2002 to Amelia Phillips.
Since 2002.
The mother of 3 children, a daughter and 2 boys. So he's been married since 2002. There's no indication that he's divorced her. Someone can in the comment section tell me if I'm wrong.
Oh
yeah, I always thought he was married. I've never heard he's single or divorced or anything. So
with his wife and children.
Wait. This has changed the entire conversation.
You strike him out. Strike him out.
You need to take him out. He's married, right?
I'm not aware that he's married.
Everybody knew that. Yeah, I don't know why you would put him on the list, but strike him out. He's married.
I don't know how he did that.
No, he's Tosi did not add him on the
I've
list.
always thought he's not married.
No, he's married. I've seen loads of pictures on YouTube videos of them together, but it's cool.
How did he do it? That he got married and we are not aware of it?
Because he doesn't really do public stuff on social media. That's why he's very private.
I think I was still a child there. 2002, he's been married.
Oh, Sister Yvette is here. Hello, Sister Yvette. Sister Yvette say you has been messing up for over 10 years in the marriage. I've even left. The moment I see everybody coming in because of you, I've already left that discussion. I don't want to make anybody come fly. I know some of my sister will literally come and flog me in my dream for defending you. All right, this guy is, do you guys know him? He's one of the finest actors in Nigeria, Ekubo.
Which finest actor? Oh, please. Maybe I don't know actors then. I don't think he's a good actor.
Oh, yeah. I thought he's a I know this guy. Yeah, he's all right. Nothing major.
Hold on, honey, babe, please. Hold on. Tosi can't hear you. Tosi, you said what you say about Ekubo?
I said he was once married, but he's now divorced. But recently there's a rumor going on.
Oh,
yes,
really?
he's divorced. There's a rumor going online that he's having a relationship with Iniedo. Like they
said that he's the father of her child, the surrogate of her child.
Is she single? Is she single?
Wait. Let me show you guys something, please. Let me show you guys something. I don't know if you all see. I don't know if you see my full screen. There is something you see that says
was married.
The spouse is Sonia Morales.
Yeah, must have be they're divorced, I assume. If he's checking another woman, I assume he's probably divorced. Good on him.
Then this thing they just said right now about him and Iniedo. Recently. So how can somebody be, and at the same time, Iniedo is parading him as her man?
Okay. She's not parading him as her man. They're friends. That's what they said. But people just say that that's her man. But I've heard that he's doing a gege. He's doing a gege with Alex.
Wait, please. Let's just take it one at a time, just to clarify this. Tosin, you are in Nigeria with them. What is going on between Ekubo and
the story about them recently is that they are dating each other.
Have they confirmed it?
We are not sure. We are just speculating.
Okay.
These gossip blogs doing their thing. That's the narrative going
This
on
is not
about
speculating. No, I've seen Iniedo. I saw a couple of posts from Iniedo on
yes, of
Instagram
a post and it
where she's
was
parading him up and
showering
down.
And
everything.
she confirmed it. What if you once they don't confirm it, they could be
I
friends.
think that's where the rumor stirred from.
Yeah,
Okay.
they haven't confirmed it. There's a reason they've not confirmed it.
Maybe they want to do low key. It's nobody's business.
Low key. Because anytime anything comes up, us online warriors, keyboard warriors, we're talking about it. You know.
Okay, let's make this make sense now. Marriott, I know Marriott and many of my sisters, they are always updated about stuff like this. Marriott said he is divorced, and I think maybe then in the same breath, Sister Misty said Google is not updated. But I'm so confused.
I know for a fact that Ramsey Noah is still married.
No, I see an article that says his marriage crashed in 2019. Like since 2019.
Which one?
Yes.
Which one is it? Ike you're talking about?
This you may not know this guy. This Ike Ekubo. I don't know.
I've seen him acting. It's not the best, but go on.
Yeah, I'm not really his fans like that. It's just that my madam and
Marriott said Inni wouldn't date him. Why does Marriott? Why? Please tell us more. Is there something that you know?
Okay. That is why I'm having issue with Nigerian celebrities. Just as Mario said, Inni wouldn't date him now, but Inni is parading him all over the place on social media.
They could be friends. They could be friends until you confirm a relationship, which is what we do in the West.
Well, just be friends, bloggers.
They're just be using it to catch crews, and it's getting them popularity. People are talking about her. I mean, what's the last big movie that she did? I don't know. I can't remember anything that any Edo has done that's been very lucrative, and this guy as well. Do you understand? So they might be using this speculation. Oh, are we dating? Are they not dating? It's keeping the public talking. It's keeping them engaged. It's keeping them, no news. What do they say? Any news is good news or whatever. Any bad news is publicity or whatever, right? So the drama is interesting, but to me, I don't see any chemistry between these people. Whenever I see them together, they look like a guy friend and a girlfriend that are just catching crews with the internet in-laws that want to find something there. But to me, I don't see anything there between them, to be honest. And plus, they say that man is doing a gege with Alex Ekubo. So which one is which? Yeah, that's the real tea in the streets. That's why his marriage broke down. Because he's really a gege and his boyfriend is Alex.
But that's
next story.
That's speculation.
Yeah, of course, allegedly. Let me say allegedly, but that's the story.
But the bed doesn't get sued. I beg.
That's the story. That's the real tea. So that one, Inni Edo's his beard.
Okay,
they're doing beard gang.
Yeah, I think D is making one point I kind of agree with. D said he doesn't have the kind of funds that the men that Inni typically goes for. Many of these our Nigerian celebrities, they are good at dating politicians, and they date politicians and
that's true.
Businessmen, as well as anybody who is in oil and gas. Those are the ones that these top ladies goes for, and that is why I brought their matter here today. I wanted to know why they are single.
Generalize because we can't assume every single actress is doing those type of moves. Let's give them
in Nigeria. I believe all of them are. Okay, 99% of them.
You're probably right, but I'm accountability prefect, so I'm gonna say let's do it on a case-by-case basis. I have to stick to that format,
Yeah. So on the talking about dating or no dating, I agree with what my brother Samolu is saying here. When a man and a woman are doing bestie, they help each other in that department, which is 100.
Which department?
Which department? I've been friends with men. I don't do friends with benefits.
That is you now.
Don't assume that. Don't assume that. I've got guys that are friends. I not do nothing with them. Please.
No, honey, babe, let me tell you something right now. You see, you are accountability prefects. And
fully.
Yes.
fully.
You speak like Margaret Thatcher. And you are my friend. Even if you are here in US, we are so friends, we go to each other's house. I won't even say I go attempt self. Or because the way you go break it down.
I didn't break it down.
Don't make that move, brother Ben. I don't do that. So that is you. But you see, in Nigeria, our things are different. Now from dance, now we take enter the other side for Nigeria. So the other narrative that I can go with is if they say this guy is in the other community, you know, if they say he belongs to the alphabet community, I can say yes. Him and Iniedo are doing all this, but I think Iniedo is the one who is doing too much, and that is why we're gonna round up this show with Iniedo. So Tosin, you better be ready. Tosin, show me Pepe now. Argue with me like mad. They do Defender of the Galaxy. You know, Tosi, everybody already said there today that you are just defending everybody, and that is what you'll be doing since yesterday. So let us round up with Iniedo before we move on to the next person. Now, my first issue with Iniedo, I'm so sorry to say, she's a beautiful actress. I love her movies, and I like how she carried herself. And she's from Cross River State, Abi Uyo, Abi Akwa Ibom. Tosin, oh yeah, give me the download. Where is she from? Is it Akwa Ibom or Uyo? But I know say na Calabar we they call all of them, sha. And for those, okay, for those of us from Nigeria, when we mention Calabar, we are talking about somebody dating. Everybody knows, and even my sister in the chat and brothers, you can quote me wrong. When it comes to Kerewa, Calabars are the number one. They top the chart in Nigeria. We know. We give them the trophy and the award.
Shy.
They are so good, yes. In fact, if you are married and you see a Calabar lady messing around your husband, start fasting and prayer so fast. Because if she handle your man, she will lick lollipop, she will sing with the mic, and that is it. Your marriage will hit roadblock. So anybody who saying a lie, make una drop her for comment too. People, they are the top. All right. So now, Tosin, tell me in clear terms, anti-defender of Galaxy, why
oh my God,
not married? Tell me, Tosin.
But she's been divorced.
She was once married.
To who?
You don't know?
You don't know.
That means she's not married.
She was married in. Yes, she was once.
She was married. She was married.
She was married 2008 to 2014.
I don't know the man.
I heard. I know she has a baby, grown.
She was married, Brother Ben, 2008 to 2014.
Let's Google it. Who is the husband?
She did a show with Chudi. Is that guy's name Chudi?
Yes. She talked about
and she said she was married. Her mom forced her to marry her because of her pressure from her mom. She got married to this man, and the marriage was terrible, and there was all sorts of stuff in the marriage. Eventually, she left with no child. Then she had the baby after. She went and did surrogacy, or I don't know, whatever she did, and had a baby years later.
Hold on, Tosi, hold on.
CC is correct. Are you Googling? Because I'm Googling as well.
Now, let me just say something about what CC just mentioned now. Something about Nigerian celebrities is that they lie a lot when they go for interviews. Let's clear.
Really?
Yay! Nigerian celebrities, we lie.
Why would you lie about marriage?
Just hold on, honey babe. They will tell you stories you can never ever verify. Let's clear that first. They will tell you a story that goes way back. That if you Google that story, let us understand that first. On she being married, the mother first married, doesn't work. That is her story. I don't want to say
okay.
But let me tell you. Nigerian celebrity will tell any story to secure public sympathy at times. So what we do, I'll be Niger too. If Nigerian person will be celebrity tell you story, and you Google that story, you can't find that story on Naira Land. You can't find that story on Linda Ikeji. Those are the oldest blogs in Nigeria. You can quote me wrong. If everybody who is conversant with Nigeria, we know what I'm saying. Naira Land, Linda Ikeji, those are the 2 oldest blogs in Nigeria. If any Nigerian celebrity grant any interview and tell you a story, and you go to those 2 blogs, you can't find anything around that story. They are lying to you. Okay? They are lying to you. I'm not saying she's lying, no, but I'm just telling you that if I don't see the evidence, you know, I'm a traditional lawyer. If I don't see the evidence, I don't believe it. As far as Nigeria is concerned, that is why we keep telling you guys that are not very used to Nigeria that if they explain Nigeria and Nigerians to you and you understand, they are lying to you. Okay? So if she said she was once married, she was forced into marriage and all that, that is her story. Fine. Yeah. But you can't be married. Iniedo is not a baby actress in Nigeria. She's a house.
You just talked about the culture. You just talked about it's an expectation for women to get married at a certain age. Why will you dismiss the fact that her mother could have pressured her to get married? I'm a bit confused.
Look, they can pressurize her to get married and all that. I agree, but there is no record of her ever being married.
She is married. She was married from 2008 to 2014.
Maybe you saw it on Google.
Well, someone said that Google is not updated, but I've looked and it does mention her marriage 2008 to 2014.
I just give you guys a clue now. If you want to verify any old story in Nigeria, go to Naira Land and Linda Ikeji. Those are the 2 old blogs in Nigeria. Naira Land and Linda Ikeji. Now, I agree she may be married traditionally because that one is common in Nigeria too. There's a lot of people in Nigeria that are even like 3 types of traditional marriage. There is this traditional marriage that only involve bring shinap, go give the papa, you don't marry. That one day. We call it parlor marriage, you know, family come. The girl papa mama, the boy papa mama, they go meet the girl papa mama inside parlor. They bring a few family members, they exchange kola nut and all that, they drink shinap, they don't marry. But that one day. There is the official traditional marriage where you see them wear ashobi and all that. That one day. So if she said she's married and she was married in a parlored arrangement marriage, I agree. But there is no.
I've gone on to Naira Land and it says Iniedo's 6-year marriage is over. Family return bride price.
What year
he was married?
What was it published? What year? Do you see the year it was published?
Give me a minute. I have to go.
All right.
God damn. I think it was 2014. After double, I think it was at 2014.
I don't think today, the type of interviewer he is, he will let people come on there and lie about something. Exactly. I don't mean of her caliber. Is like somebody like I don't know what kind of American Hollywood star.
Oprah.
Like somebody will come and say, "Oh, I was married," and I mean, she didn't need to come to say that story at all. She wasn't even talking about that. To be fair, she just referred to it, but she said she was married and she's divorced, and the marriage didn't work out 100%. Maybe it's a secret one, but I remember I've seen pictures of Iniedo in a wedding or something. Yeah, back in the day.
Okay.
There's pictures. I'm looking at it now. It was on the same Naira Land that you told me to check, but she was definitely married. And the article.
Can you post it on our VIP WhatsApp?
Trust me, because I want Brother Ben to eat his words. So definitely, I would do that.
You will take accountability right now.
Totally. No worries.
I said, if you find that information on Naira Land and Linda Ikeji, then I will agree the information is accurate. That's what I said.
Okay, thank you. So you've accepted now, yeah?
Then I accept that, okay, she was married, okay? But definitely, maybe that marriage was low-key, all right?
Of course.
Those who want to join if you want to join our VIP backstage, we share the link. You can join us. If you are in Western world, please. For those who are in Nigeria, we have another group for Nigerians where you can join. So the reason we do it is because we are trying to protect the privacy of people who are in Western world. And Nigeria these days, you get as it be. They actually hack my account.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they stole money from my PA account. GTB, I'm still gonna call them out. We went to
wow.
GTB was telling her that there is nothing they can do. They have nothing to do. And they are literally hacking people for free in Nigeria now. So because of I'm doing anything, I try to kind of like separate my Niger from my foreign friends. Make una
we appreciate that.
Okay. Maybe I'm looking down on anybody, but you know, it's easier to hack WhatsApp. And once they hack WhatsApp, sometimes people don't remember that they are supposed to notify everybody who is on their call list that they have hacked their WhatsApp. The next thing, you're just gonna see people coming and telling you they have this barrier going on. There is this code they want you to send back. If you send that code back to them, your WhatsApp is gone. So please, for those who are in Western world who want to be part of our VIP group, please, you can join our VIP group there. So coming back to our discussion,
Ben, read Pinye's comment. She said, Pin highlight her comment. What she's saying. She's giving tea right there for you. Verifying tea. Yeah. She said there were stories of the two before Bimpe.
You can highlight it now. Are you not?
Is it me? Can I highlight it? I can't.
I'm supposed to do it now.
No, I can't. It doesn't allow me to. She said there were stories of Ini snatching somebody's husband for that marriage. I personally know the person. Shinya, you need to come and give us that tea, girl.
Give us the tea, girlfriend. Come on. Give us the tea.
I don't know this really. All I know is that if she said she was married, it was never popular that she was married. I never heard of it, but I know she has a beautiful daughter. And then all of a sudden now, when I see her patroning this Ekubo, I'm just like, what happened now? You know? So according to Sister Chinye, she was married low-key. Let me see. All right. There were stories of her snatching someone's husband for that marriage. I personally know the person. Oh, wow. No baton. Hey, Bimpe, how you doing, my sister? No baton. It was low-key and it was public knowledge. Me, I don't know. Tosi, you are supposed to find this one out. Although Inedo was not on your list. Let me see if you add that.
But she shouldn't be on the list anyway because she was already married. I thought this is a list for people that have not been married before. So far, you bought all married people.
Yeah,
no, even if you are
married and divorced.
Even if you are married before, you are divorced and you are hitting your 40.
But you've already had your time. It should be people that haven't been married at all. If you've been married already, to me, I don't really see personally. To me, when I get married, it's for life. If I get divorced after that, I'm not marrying again. That's just
Same
me.
thing with
Why?
Me. I don't want to get married.
I've done it already. I don't want to get married again. Exactly. I don't. That's the truth. Yeah, that's the truth. I'll rather just be with somebody. And I don't want to go through all that marriage, do all of that. I said already, this is my guy now. If we don't get married, after him, I'm going to be a bad girl in these streets. I'm just going to be breaking hearts.
You're going to be a bad.
That's why I'm not interested in marriage again. That's the truth. I'm not interested in marriage because I don't want.
I'm already praying for you. You are going nowhere. You've got
absolutely. You know already.
I saw videos and pictures of you in Jamaica now. All of you that Auntie B look so young. Every I'm like, I just they watch you now. So you forget you will reach your last bus stop. You are going nowhere.
Amen.
Nowhere.
But if it's not my last bus stop, I've said it already. I'm not marrying after 40. I don't want that for myself. It's okay. I'll let that go. It's for other people.
Can I say someone that's in their 40s and have divorced? When you've divorced, it really leaves a bad taste in your mouth, especially when it can turn nasty and toxic. So for anybody that gets married, that has been married and divorced, there probably isn't any rush to get married again. So a lot of these people in this list, it could be a case where they're still healing. It could be a case where they're not ready to go into that marriage again. So I think we need to take account of that.
And I think as well, when you have kids, when you have a child already, a lot of women, when they're not married, and their biological clock is ticking, as we talk about. When you don't have a child and your clock is ticking, to me, it's the pain of not having the child more than marrying. Because you can't marry, your society won't allow you to have the child without the husband. The husband isn't coming, but you want to have a child. If you go outside to look for alternatives, people will shame you. Oh, don't do surrogacy, don't do this, don't do that. So it's like, for me, it's more the urge is to have the child. Once you have that child and the marriage doesn't work or the marriage is not there, it's like you can take your foot off that brake, because it's that thing that you really want. It's the child that you want. It's not really the marriage. Do you understand? Yeah.
I totally agree, because I've had my boys and I'm not interested. There was a guy before I got back with my
Ben, you're shaking your head. What are you shaking your head for?
Let me land. Yeah, he wanted kids. There's a guy that wanted to date me before I got back with my elder son's dad. I said I don't want kids again. And he said, will I, he wants kids. I said, I've had my kids. The second one by C-section, that showed me madness. It took me ages to get healthy after the C-section. I don't want kids again. And I had to just basically kick him to the curb. My partner that I'm with now, we don't want any more kids. So kids is a big thing when you've had them. You're not in any rush to marry, because I've got my kids now. If I break up with my partner today, I'm not ready to marry again because I've got my kids.
Exactly.
Exactly. So I'm just cruising.
It would be different if you didn't have kids.
Exactly.
And,
If I didn't have kids, I'd probably be desperate. But I've got them. So I'm just cruising. So there's no rush for me to marry again. I can just be chilling. I don't have that pressure that someone would have if they've not been married before, because I've been married before and I got my kids.
Yeah, so I feel like that's why Innie she's sitting back. She's got money, she's beautiful, she can date who she wants. She's got her baby, she's been married, she's been there, done that, and ultimately she went the extra mile and did the baby through surrogacy. So she's content.
She's content, just leaning back. She doesn't need a man, but she's not desperate because she's got her kids. She can just be chilling. If she finds the right man, fantastic. If she doesn't,
it's just an addition. Yeah.
Deal. Exactly.
Yeah.
Cece and honey babe.
Go on, Ben. What's the problem?
Both of you have just scared the shit out of me now.
Why?
Why would you say, if this one doesn't work out, you are not marrying again?
I said for me, Ben. I said for me, I don't want to marry after 40. That's just my preference.
I don't want to marry again. I am done with marriage. Let me just tell you, I am done.
I see people getting married in their 50s, in their 60s. I'm like, I don't want to. That's the truth. I don't want. If I've not married in my to me, I want to have been married before. If I'm not married by 40, it's nobody that's carrying me to do wedding at 45, 50. It's okay. I'll leave it for my kid.
I hear you, Cece, but my mum is engaged to her Iyabo fiance.
I know. I love it, but I don't want that for myself. I don't want to marry at 70. I'm okay. I have my kids.
Okay, all right, ladies. Let me ask one question. Let me ask just one question. And I go beg first before I ask this question, because I've received too much blow today, but I'm still going to ask the question.
Ask the question.
If a man says, because I have kids, I'm in my 40s and 50s, once this new relationship I'm starting, if it doesn't end in marriage, I'm going to stay single. You go, honey babe, you are number one. You're gonna go you will die single. Nobody will take care of you. You, honey babe, I know you will say it. But why are you?
But the thing is, when I keep saying to you, because I've been married before, it was very traumatic going through the legal system. I'm not gonna lie. I told you many times, my ex-partner at that time wanted to take the house from me. I remortgaged my house, dealing with the whole custody fighting over my youngest child. I emotionally cannot deal with that again. So for me, maybe I still have trauma, but I'm no rush to get married again. Maybe, I don't know, in another couple of years, but right now, even though it's been almost 7 years since our divorce, I'm not in any rush to get married. I'm being honest.
Okay.
And on the other hand, I've never been married. I've been engaged to be married. I've been engaged 3 times. My problem is not finding. My problem is not that there's a shortage of men that want to marry me. I have plenty of suitors. The problem is the right guy is my problem.
Exactly.
And I don't want to enter marriage that will tomorrow end in divorce. That's why I've been very fussy. I've been very picky and I've turned down guys. Even to today, there's still a guy, he's on my case. He was like, oh, you're not married. I will still want to marry you. You're the love of my life. I'm like, hello, uncle, please be going. I'm not interested. Right. But I've said to myself, because I have my kids, right? I'm not... That desire for that marriage is not there like it would have been if I didn't have children. That's the truth. That's why I say I'm content. So if I meet a guy and the guy wants to get married, absolutely, I want to get married, right? But if it comes to a point, I just feel like I need to be realistic with myself. I don't want to be married at 50. I don't want that for myself. So if I've not if this guy that I'm dating now, he does not end in marriage, I've already said to myself, I'm not doing again. I'm not chasing marriage. To be honest, I'm not. I'm just going to be a bad girl in these streets, and nobody should judge me.
Okay, Sisi and Honey Babe. Sisi, I'm just gonna ask you one more question before I
go
back to Iniedo. You can answer and you may not answer.
Go on.
Have you been served breakfast up to like 3 times?
No, I haven't. I'm the one that served the breakfast.
You are the problem. You are the problem.
No, but the thing is, Brother Ben, she wants to be with the right thing. The thing is,
Ben, you don't understand. I want to be with the right. Let me not say I've not been served. Have I been served breakfast? It's not really that I've been served breakfast, but I'll say with my son's dad. That was my longest relationship, right? 10 years. We're together 5 years, engaged for 5 years, right? Which is ridiculous to me. So in a way, kind of he served me breakfast, but then ultimately I'm the one that ended it because I could see he wasn't ready and he was wasting my time. So I have to let him go, right? And ultimately in that relationship, we were not that compatible. But because we had a child, we were trying to force something to become something that was not going to be. That's the truth. And in the end, I knew that the reason why the marriage was not coming was both of us were somehow delaying it because it wasn't, we were not meant to be. And I was happy to walk away. That's it.
I'm sorry, my sister, but Honey, hold on, please. I'm sorry, my sister, but you know, as the youngest uncle in this street, you have served my brotherhood breakfast. And now you are scared of being served breakfast. That's why you already draw the line that if this one...
No, that's not true, Ben. I just don't want to. I don't have any reason to get married after 40 because for me, if I meet a guy now, unless the guy has a child, right? I'm thinking about my career. I'm thinking about, do I want to have kids after 40? No, I don't. So I already said to myself, if I want to have more kids and I want to be with somebody and I want to be married, I want to be married and already have my kids, my final kids by 40. I don't want any baby again after 40. That's my real reason. If I meet a guy and the guy meets me at 50 and he wants us to have a baby, I'm still in my 40s. I'm not doing. I don't want. My eldest is 21. My son is 11. I'm just gracing this man that I'm dating now because he doesn't have a child. That I'm even considering because of the love I have for him that I'll have a child for him. But after 40, I'm not having a child with anybody. I'm not interested. That's the reason. So for me, after 40, I'm not interested in marriage and kids and all of that. I just want to focus on my life, focus on my kids and be with somebody in terms of companionship. It's not about marriage anymore. I'm not interested. That's the real reason.
Okay, let me just ask all my sisters as we're rounding up.
Can I say something? The thing is that marriage, right? Yes, I'm divorced, but marriage, the expectation, you're only supposed to be married. You're only supposed to do it once. And I think I really like what Sisi is saying. She's prepared. She's been engaged before. It wasn't the right person. And she's willing to wait for the right person because she wants to do it correctly once. And that should be the ideal. We shouldn't just be getting married for the sake of getting married and be having 1, 2, 3 divorces or whatever. We need to take our time and we need to heal if we have any past traumas from relationships and meet the right person and do it once.
Sometimes you may not even do it once. It all depends. Sure. That's why I highlighted what Sister Misty is saying here, which is very crucial. She said, but no, you don't know the trauma of a divorce from someone you once loved dearly and had children with. Honestly speaking, I don't know how it feels, but I've seen the pain from my friends who were divorced, both male and female. Me personally, I've not divorced, but I've been served breakfast before. My own breakfast was
sorry about that.
yeah, the girlfriend I had before I met my wife, she did the cheating thing on me. So, and I know how hurtful it can be. So, and now as a man who is married to, I'm married to my best friend, and I just can't bring myself to imagine being divorced from my wife. I can't, because I already feel the devastation based on what we have built and our children, our family, and everything. So, my sister, I quite understand that divorce can be traumatic. I get it.
That's honestly what I was trying to say, because that's why I'm not in any rush to marry, because what Misty said is true. It's not like I have any lingering emotions because I'm the one that instigated the divorce. It's just the emotional turmoil of you're together, you have to sort out finances, you have to go to court. And when you go to court, you got one person saying one thing, one saying another, and you're trying to win at all costs. And it gets very toxic. That's why for me, even though I have healed, I'm not in any rush to get married again.
Yeah, may God not let us experience divorce, because for me, I think I will be the type that will lose the most, because I don't think I can bring myself to a point whereby I have to tear my wife down because of divorce.
It happens.
And I have to tear her down. No, I'm just saying I'm that type of person that I can literally just, you know what, because I don't want to say nasty thing to you. I don't want to, no. I can literally say, you know what, take everything, whatever you feel like you want to release for me, do it. If you don't, bye-bye. Let me just have my peace. So I know it can be very, very...
It is. I think you have to experience divorce to understand why a lot of people are not in any rush. Like people like Jim Ike and so are not in any rush, in any hurry to marry again. They really want to heal from that trauma before they decide to step into the ring of marriage, because marriage is a very serious thing.
Yeah. So finally, Samuel said, me, now only one marriage I wish for myself. Now only one marriage I wish for myself, and another can never happen again. Even if I'm single today, marriage is out of the equation.
Bam. That's the guy saying it. It's true. A lot of people think like that.
I don't believe it personally. I think, if God forbid, you can't stay single forever. I don't believe that, especially for a man.
For me, I think I'm a little bit different from my brother here. For me, hey, I must have a wife.
Did you say vasectomy?
Who said that?
Samolu, the question. But he's doing the right thing. I agree.
Yeah,
go for that vasectomy. Yes, so.
Yeah, the funny thing, my friend's husband did it. He's Oyibo, obviously, but it's not a big deal having a vasectomy. You know what I'm saying? It's not
all.
Not at all.
At all.
They've got all their kids, 3 boys, they're done.
Well, brother Samolu, 3 boys are for you. But for me, there is no vasectomy.
Ben, you still want to sow your oats, huh? Just in case.
You still want to be doing fed up many nations, yeah?
Go and multiply.
You have baby like your dad at 63. At 62. One more.
My dad has a lot of children. You just say
exactly. You'll have one more.
Maybe at that time I'll go back to Nigeria. It's easier to have kids in Nigeria and raise them.
Oh Lord.
All right. So as we round up, Tosin, Bimbo Ademoye.
Yes, sir.
Bimbo Ademoye. What is her problem?
My favorite.
Hey, you don't start. You don't start. Why is she single? She's beautiful. Why is she single?
I think she's in a relationship with this guy, Vijay Adams. Maybe they are not yet ready. They are not yet ready to tie down with marriage. Right? In a relationship your perceiving would lead to marriage.
You think it will lead to marriage?
Yes.
What makes
I
you
think
think
why
so?
she's single. Let me add this. why she's single is because she had not found the right person. But now I think BJ Adams is looking like the right person for her. We're all
Google,
a big day.
I think Misty is right too. Google is not updated. Google is telling me that Bimbo is 33 years old. And every fiber in me is saying she's not 33.
I don't think she's 30. I think she's just turned 30.
Since 2 years ago.
I think she's at 30, yeah.
There was a content I wanted to write about her like a couple of years ago. She was 33 there too.
She can be 33. Yeah. When we see Yoruba ladies, we can tell what their age is. This one is not 33. She's so fresh. She's fresh. She took good care of herself, but she's not 33. If you hear her speak, you go know say na mama they talk. She get wisdom. You know, we Yoruba. Now what to come out of your mouth, now we take no way to your age be. You know?
So what's her age?
This lady should be around 36, 37.
Really?
You think she's older?
Oh, wow.
Really? I thought she was 30.
No,
Really?
25.
I thought she's younger.
I thought she's younger. Maybe 29, 30.
Look, don't let her beauty deceive you. I don't know her real age, but I'm just saying, from what is coming out of her mouth, the way she carry herself, the way she talk, she's speaking like a grown Yoruba woman. And when you see Yoruba, look, if you want to know the age of a Yoruba person, just pay attention to what is coming from their mouth. You will know the like as I am now. All of you that know me, I don't think I need to tell you my age before you go know say this guy. He be like saying an ancestor.
No, I thought you're sweet 16.
Hey, Sisi, thank you, Jared. Thank you. Just let me bring 6 back so that I claim it.
Claim it in Jesus' name.
Oh my God. So Tosin.
Hello, Tosin. WhatsApp audio.
Oh, okay. I think Tosin is calling back. Hello, Tosin.
Hello.
All right, Tosin. Just tell me in a nutshell, why is Bimbo single? With all the things, with all the people where she know, with all the beauty, with everything, why is she single?
She hasn't found the right person. She hasn't found the right person.
Will you ladies stop? I don't lie. Let me just be honest. I don't like it when you guys give me this excuse. I haven't found the right person. For how many years?
Good men are rare. Good men.
For how many years? How many years?
Men who really want to have a lasting marriage with you, they are very rare. So I think she's just taking her time to focus on other things that matters to her, like her career and everything, till she finds the right one.
But isn't she dating someone? I'm confused.
Of course, every woman, all women are dating now.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. She hasn't found the right one, no need.
Okay.
It's not easy to find the right person, Ben.
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody in her caliber. I think acting.
There wouldn't be divorces and broken relationships if it was that easy to find the right person. I mean, people need to understand that. It's not easy.
Just because there's a lot of men that you think are suitors. A lot of those men probably are not. They're not the quality that she's looking for. Maybe they're not at the stage. Look, I'm always seeing her and that Timini guy. They're always pairing them together, but you can see how immature that guy is. He's living his best life, right, at the moment. So if, let's say, Bimbo is ready and she's dating somebody like Timini, is that really going to be something that will lead to marriage? Probably not. So maybe those are the type of guys that she's meeting in the industry and all this type of thing. The guys that are just, they're making money, they're living their best life. And the men that are serious are not really available. There's a scarcity of those type of men, unless she now has to go and date down, like the girl who's the wedding girl, and dated that guy and date down.
I'm
sorry. A lot of people don't want to do that.
I'm sorry, Sissy. I was actually planning to invite you. I'm coming, honey, babe, please. Sissy, I was actually planning to invite you to come and discuss this your dating down thing. I think it's time we break this thing. Yeah. On a serious note, every time I hear women say, no, don't date down, I don't like it. I want you guys to attach some qualities. Like, What do you mean when you say don't date down? I need numbers, because you guys make it sound like, oh, this lady is way up here and she want to date somebody who is way. No, this
Yes.
break it down for him. He's not getting it. Break it down, please.
Just wait. Oh, ladies like this Bimbo now, they have come across men who have good job, good businesses, who are doing better, but just because most men are probably not the Dangote or the $10 or maybe it simply means that they don't measure up. I have issue with
this. Ben, I think it's the society. We're talking about African context, right? For me, as an African girl, right? Even though I'm not Nigerian, I'm still African girl at heart. I like traditional values in my man, right? So I'm not going to do 50-50 with you, okay? And if I'm already working, if I'm already working and I have a certain amount of wealth, let's say if I'm a celebrity, I'm a bimbo, this girl is hustling, she's making her money, she's in her prime, she's on top movies at the moment or across Netflix, Nollywood, all these things, right? She needs to meet, to me, she should meet somebody who at least their hustle is at the same level. If she meets a guy that is working, I don't know, maybe the guy is working in a bank. Yeah, he's doing well, he's carrying money. I don't know how much Nigerian bank workers are earning, but the type of lifestyle that she's accustomed to now, being able to travel, maybe traveling internationally, buying what she wants to go, she can enter a shop, she can buy this, she can get these type of things. This man that's just got a normal 9-to-5, he is going to be intimidated to be with a woman like Bimbo, not because of Bimbo, because of himself and his ego. So to me, to avoid problem, marry somebody on your level. That way, you know how much she's earning. Nobody is going to be saying, oh, she's talking to me like that because she's making money. She's asking me to get water for her because she's making money. Women don't care really about the money that a man makes a lot of the time. It's the way that the man will behave when the woman has the money. That's the problem.
Okay, let's do this.
I totally agree with that, because like I said, I've had a friend of mine, she's in IT making 200K. Her husband is a security guard. They're having major issues because she's making the majority of the money. And when
200K and security guard, bloody hell.
You understand? I'm not slagging it off, because my cousin was a security guard, and and that's how we funded his ACCA, and he's making crazy money. So I'm not dissing the job, but I'm saying that if you as a man are dating someone that is on a higher level, there may be problems, not in every relationship, because most men, African men, have egos. And when you start telling them, oh, can you do this? It's because she has money.
Exactly. I don't want those kind of problems.
When you even spend the money, hang on. When you even spend the money, maybe you buy a flashy car. Your money, the man will have a problem with that. So what we're saying is, don't date down, date on your level. You understand? That's what we're saying. Don't date down, because the dynamics will not work, because the man, not 100% of the time, will have a problem if a woman is doing well. Ego will get in the middle of it.
If she wants to date an African man, especially a Nigerian man, if Bimbo comes to the abroad and marries a white guy who's working in Target, this man doesn't give a damn. There's a lot of white men that will say, you know what, let me be the house husband. He's happy to be in the background. His ego is not bruised. Show me there's not a lot of African men, Nigerian men especially, that will stand behind their woman. The woman is making all the bread. They're sitting back, their arms are folded. Ben, you know it's not true. It doesn't happen. There may be a handful that are happy to do that, but the majority, they're not going to be content. What they'll do is they'll use the Bimbo. When they get to the level that they're ready, they'll dump Bimbo and go with their spec. That's what they always do. So me, I'd rather not be served breakfast like that. Let me go and marry the man that's on my level. If I have to marry him at 40, at 50, so be it. But I'm not going to marry a man that I need to pull up. I'm not doing that. No.
Here is a quick question for you. Here is a question for you, Cece and Honey Babe.
Yeah.
If you make 250 per year, and the man who is interested in you makes 150 per annum, if you marry him, are you marrying down?
No, he has a certain, that's different.
That is different, because the difference is only 100K. This is billionaire, and you are basically working in Primark. You understand? Or millionaire, or woman making, you know, I mean, that's a big difference. 100K difference is different. It's totally
I
different.
mean, it's not really about the money. I need a man who can make money, but the man has to be ambitious. I don't care. I don't like these men that are content. Oh, my wife is making money. They're content doing menial job. He needs to be a ambitious guy. I can, but it's not potential. You have to be doing something, but you need to have the ambition and want more. That's my own.
And Sissy and Honey Babe.
Yeah.
This is where we have issues in our community and dating.
Yes. because the African man has an agile fragile. Look at Margaret. We're going. Okay, let's look at an example of in the West. Margaret Thatcher was prime minister.
Very good. Give that one. Very good example.
Look at the husband. The wife was the one going to all these, different places, G8, G6, the US, making policy. He stood there gently and didn't say nothing. He was the house husband. Can an African man do that? Can an African man do that?
Just hold on. And thank you, Sister Marriott. I think Sister Marriott is actually making my job a lot easy here. She said, if it's a tax bracket and I'm already married, but one day my career takes off, what then? These are the issues. You can be married.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? By that question?
This is what she means.
When you're married already.
Let's say we are married right now. Let's say I'm married to you, Sissy. Yeah, let me just explain it this way. Let's say I'm married to you, Sissy, and when we're married, I'm making, let's say, 100K a year, and you are making like maybe 60. I believe that is okay for women, right? Is that okay?
It's fine.
You're already in the marriage. That one is different. You have to
deal
with it.
Honey
But
babe,
if you're actively looking, why are you checking someone that is still going on the tube and you're in a Range Rover, you're in a classic car? You need to
Honey babe, let me speak now.
Just hold on, honey babe. I know the topic they hot for you right now. We're gonna break it down. Right now, I'm married to Sissy and I'm making 100K and Sissy is making 60. And we are cool, we are fine. But remember, Sissy is an ambitious woman. She has dreams and aspirations. She's educated. 5 years down the line, she got promoted. She started business, or maybe she bagged another degree. And now Sissy is 200K, and I'm still maybe my 100 move on to 120. Are you gonna say that is married down?
You're already married.
You're already married.
How can it be married down?
Okay.
You have to deal with the issue at hand. The husband.
But my issue would be with that guy if we're married. I think that a lady came on Auntie B's show and this woman said that she bought the husband or the husband bought her to the country, and as long as they've been married, she has been the one that's been hustling. Her husband is happy doing his menial job that is earning him no money, right? She's got degrees, she's got all these things. Ben, I'm not going to be with her. I will be frustrated with my husband if I've got promotion and I've moved from 60K to 200K. And in that marriage, you're still content on being on 40K. It doesn't make sense.
It
doesn't make sense. I need you to push and move as well to get to 100K to 150K. I can't be with that type of person.
That is bad foundation.
But you're already in the marriage.
Yeah, but the thing is, that is why you need to observe each other. You would see already the man is not ambitious, and you make a decision
from the beginning for marrying him.
That shouldn't even be an example you're giving us, because if you did not do your due research, you wouldn't marry someone that's not ambitious. So this shouldn't happen.
You guys that say money isn't the problem, we keep on saying money is not the problem. Do you know the number one reason for divorce? I don't know why people like to pretend on this platform. You pretend and come on here and say, oh, money is not the problem. Money is not the problem. Character. You can marry character all day long, every day. Is character going to go to the bank? I love people with good character. I'm not saying don't marry character, but be realistic. You still need money. And money is why a lot of marriages have problems. Yes. Because either one person knows how to make money, one person knows how to spend the money, one person is content at being on 10K, the other person is moving to 200K. People, come on, money is important. And I need to be with, so I don't need the money to be the basis, but at my age, right? I'm 38 now. I already have a career that's well established. I'm not going to marry somebody working in McDonald's because he has the character of Jesus Christ. It's not
No,
going to happen.
We need to
sis.
be real here, and that's why I
No,
always say that people pretend here, and that's why I have
honey
people
babe,
pretend a lot
wait
in
to
terms and not being real.
let's do this, because this one, I'm really ready for this debate. So we're gonna fix it on a separate day. Yeah, we got to point some things
We
out.
yeah, we do, because me, I'm not here for struggle love. I've championed it from day one. I've converted Auntie B. I've converted. Me and Auntie B used to have this. We used to have this argument, and she's converted because we see how people are suffering. No, I'm not doing struggle love with nobody. It's okay. Because women, we always can sacrifice for a man, but for the man to sacrifice for the woman, it's not funny. It's not funny.
No.
Nah, man.
Okay, hold on.
We need to be realistic in terms. Money is important. How the hell do you pay your bills and your mortgage? Let's not pretend that it's because of he's fine boy. The guy has to bring something to the table. Let's be real and let's not pretend.
Honey
so
babe,
that we can be
don't worry. I'm gonna shout out to Sister Natu. I'm gonna reach out to you ladies, and then I'll probably reach out to some of my male friends too. We're gonna have this conversation because from what I gather from both of you so far, you have just solidified the reasons why all this celebrity I brought today, why they are single. Sometimes women do too much. I'm coming, honey babe. Just hear me out. Sometimes I think women, you desire too much. Your expectation is off the charts. And those expectations and those over ambition is the reason many of these celebrities remain single. I asked Tosi something when we were.
You're misquoting us, Brother Ben. You're misquoting us.
Just hold on, please. That's why we're going to have a different show for it. I asked Tosin something when we were prepping for this show. I said, Tosin, don't you think Genevieve has attained certain position where she thought there is no man suitable for her in Nigeria? And Tosi did exactly what she's been doing. She defended her, and that's when Tosi brought out the conversation about spiritual husband and all that.
Okay.
You still here? Hello, Tosi?
I'm here, sir.
Okay, Tosi,
yes,
just repeat what you told me yesterday when I told you that Genevieve, I think she has attained a level whereby she believes there is no man for her in Nigeria, that all the men in Nigeria, they are below her standard. What were the excuses you were giving for her yesterday?
I don't think that's what she believes. I think it might be because she chose to be single, or because there's something spiritual behind that singleness.
Okay, good.
Don't believe that. That's utter nonsense. Utter nonsense.
All right, now, Tosin, having listened to Honey Babe and Cece now, going off.
I didn't hear them more.
Oh, you didn't hear them? Oh, sorry.
I didn't hear them.
Honey Babe and Cece have said that if I will use CC on, because now CC might be the top leader for this argument pass.
All day, every day. All day, every day. 10 toes down. I'm not budging on it.
Me? I want soft life.
All right. CC, what I'm hearing from CC is that if CC is making 100K, the husband is making 100K, and then CC get to move to 250K, the husband also must move to 150 or something. That's what CC is saying. Is that not so?
I would like him to. Yeah, why not?
Okay. Now, that is greed. That is over.
No, it's not. It's wanting your partner to better himself.
Ben, iron sharpens iron. Is that not what it says in the Bible?
Just be realistic. That is undue pressure on that man.
It's not.
They are contented where they are.
Okay, 100K is okay. Let's be 100K and 200K is not that much difference. He can still afford a certain type of, maybe we're living a certain lifestyle. We're already comfortable, right? Let's take it down. We're on 40K together, right? I moved to 100K or 150K. The things that I want to now do in this marriage, let's say I want to be like, oh babe, let's move our vacation that we're doing. We've been doing vacation once a year. I can now afford, or in our marriage with my salary, I can afford for us to go on vacation 4 times a year. But because he wants to be the, hold on. At this level now, right? As a single woman, I'm saying single because I'm not married, right? Even though I'm dating, I'm still single. Me and my kids, we take vacation anytime we want to. I'm not rich, so I'm not going to meet a man and get married and now be suffering myself and my kids to do holiday once a year. I'm not doing that. Do you understand? I can afford, if I want to do shopping, there's certain shops I can go into. I can buy what I need to buy. I don't need to save the money and be counting my pennies until 6 months. I don't want to partner with a man that will be holding me back and saying, oh, babe, you have to wait 1 year. We'll do saving before you can go buy handbag or shoe. I'm not doing that. So I know already, I don't want to be uncomfortable in my relationship. I don't want a man that I'm going to join with in marriage to now pull me down to his 20K salary or 30K salary.
No man is pulling you down. What we're
He's
saying,
pulling me down.
You're not understanding what we're saying, Brother Ben.
You're not getting me.
You're not getting it. You're just misquoting us. We are not crazy and greedy for money. We are saying that if we're at a certain level and we at the beginning of the relationship, I now have my master's. I now am earning 100 or 200K. I expect my partner to level up, because at the end of the day, why in life everything is constant. You're constantly evolving. You're constantly moving. You're constantly learning. Why would you not want to better yourself? Why would you still want to have that 12K or 40K money? Why would you not want to better yourself? I don't understand that you want to stay still.
We're going to reserve this conversation until
we need part 2.
Better.
I'll convert you. Don't worry. By the end of the show, I'll convert you. Go and ask Son to be. She's a convert.
Yeah, nobody wants to suffer. What are you chatting?
Okay, honey, babe. Just to make it make sense.
Yes.
Money or happiness in marriage, which is more important to you, ladies?
Are you trying to tell me that happiness, but right? If you're broke, happiness is not gonna cut it.
No, we're not talking about broke. I'm talking about people who are doing well. They are doing well. You see, let's just be honest with ourselves, especially we Africans.
Yes.
We overdo some things at times that is causing problem for us in our marriage and relationship. There are certain level of that. There are some money you will make that you are already doing fine. You can afford to do whatever you want to do with your family. The moment you start saying, is it not some people that are riding jet? Is it not some people?
I'm not saying that. I was not brought up in Nigeria, so I'm not materialistic like that.
Only babe, wait. See, in communication, you land, I land. That's how it works. Okay. Yeah. Because me, I like communication. You know, I get coconut head because I sabi argue and drag. I always listen to people and then I will present my own, even though we might not agree at the end of the day.
I'll let you land.
So what I'm saying is this: there are people right now, Africans, and let's be candid with ourselves. Let's be honest. There are some Africans now that both husband and wife, they are making good money. And what I consider good money is you are able to buy the house that it's okay for you and your family, like your dream house. Your children are doing great. Your wife is doing great. You, the husband, you are perfect. You can both take vacation to do whatever you want, but you are not super rich. However, because you are still both working and maybe doing business and all that, there are chances that either the wife can make more money tomorrow, while the husband just feel like, you know what? I'm cool where I am. I don't have to overstress myself. I've seen right here in US, there is a man who decided that he's going to retire working for the state. He has already spent 18 years with the state. And we have the rule of 80 here, meaning you have to be, when they combine your working years to your age, when it is 80, you are due for retirement. You can claim your retirement benefit. So the man already did 18 years and he says he's waiting for retirement. The wife is super ambitious. When the wife came to US, the wife only had O level. I don't know what they call it in, but it's like secondary school certificate. That's what the wife had. The wife have gone to school. She became a nurse. From having, she even started as LVN. From LVN, she became an RN. From RN, she get her BSN, and then she get her master's. She become a nurse practitioner. Like play. The wife now has PhD. The wife loves business. She started a nursing home. She make a lot of money. And husband insisted that he has invested 18 years in this government work already. He's going to retire there. So are you now saying, even though they are okay, the man is in top management too, but just because the wife now have nursing home, making this huge money, she will now say, you have to move up. That is why we are having problem in our marriage. And
Ben, we never said that. I never said that. I said, if I need a man who's not complacent, me personally, I said, if he's happy to be on a 40K salary and I've progressed, that's why I gave the difference. The example you've given, these people are already comfortable. They already have a certain standard of living that is not that the man not working anymore is not going to make them go below that standard. He's going for retirement. That's a completely different scenario. Right? But if you're two people that you're working, let's say you've gone from a very low level income, the wife has gone ahead or the husband has gone ahead, you as the other partner, why are you content staying on that salary for the next 20, 30 years? You shouldn't be. Why do you not want to push yourself to go a bit further for yourself? Not even for your family, for yourself.
But what I'm just saying is that some people are not wired like that. Some people just like...
Yeah, that's true. Some people are not. Some people are complacent. They're content, right? They're content being on their thing. I'm not talking about those people that are content. I'm talking about people that are complacent. There's a difference. Okay. There's a difference when you're just not ambitious. You're lazy. It's because you'll rather your wife go out and do it because you don't want to do it. You don't want to go back to school. You don't want to study. You're happy being on a low salary and just your family coasting on one person's financial coat. That I don't agree with. But if two people have worked hard, now the man has said, I want to retire. There's nothing wrong with that. Their household, their level of enjoyment or the lifestyle that they've been accustomed to, the house they live in is not going to become any lower because the man is not working. There's no problem with that.
Okay, we're gonna talk. I think
you're misinterpreting what we're saying. As
is what I'm hearing. No. What I'm hearing is
CC has eloquently said,
this husband must go and break back.
You basically gave an example of a couple that is well-to-do and are happy and content. That's fantastic. We're talking about people where the wife is working, the guy's sitting probably playing PlayStation, the woman is doing everything. He's probably doesn't want to work, or he probably got offered a contract and said, I can't be bothered.
And he doesn't want to do it.
The wife is doing it, let her pay the bills. That's what we're talking about. Lazy, complacent people. I don't want to generalize men, but lazy, complacent partners. We're talking about them.
Okay.
Whether you're a woman or a man. I'm not doing gender thing.
Exactly.
All
That's
right.
what we're talking about.
All right, thank you. Sister Chinye, thank you, Sister Chinye. Sister Chinye, don't come, don't begin to fire me again. No. Say, but no, I don't think they are competing with other women. They just want to marry someone at their level or higher. I don't blame them for that. Speaking from experience, I know you, Sister Chinye. You too, you like Faji. You too like Faji too. I know you. All my sisters.
But Ben, let me ask you. That you've got a daughter, right? You're investing a lot in your daughter. By God's grace, one day your daughter will become a professional woman. She'll get to a certain level, maybe have her own things, right? Will you be content with her coming home? Oh, daddy, here's my partner. The guy's working in McDonald's, and your daughter has got, I don't know, a PhD. All the money that you've invested in her to get a good education, to get a good job, to get her education and her job in the straight line. She'll come and say, oh, daddy, I'm in love with this guy. He's working in McDonald's. The guy has no ambition for his life. You'll be like, oh, he's a good guy. He'll come up to your level. You're gonna be happy. Like, oh, my daughter, I'm happy. Go ahead, marry him.
I don't think that's a perfect example, because the
I'm giving an extreme.
That is the extreme doesn't.
Yeah, but are you going to be happy with that though? Because a lot of women do that. There's a lot of educated women. They've got money and they go and pick a guy that he's good character. Somebody will say money is not everything. His character. He has a fantastic character. He doesn't have money. And he doesn't have ambition either. He's content your daughter working and bringing home the bacon.
But what about the situation where their prospective suitor comes home to your house? The first question you're going to ask, what do you do?
What do you do?
Yes or no, brother Ben?
I see what
I say. Oh, I'm a what's the thing in America? Those people that pick the bin. I don't know, those warehouse men or the bin men. You're gonna say, oh, fantastic.
Would you be happy?
I see what you
Let's be real, man. You get it now.
I'm still live. Let me finish.
Oh, okay? Look at your son, cutie.
Very handsome. Very handsome.
That's my big boy.
Very handsome.
He can't even hear you guys. All right, I'm coming. I'll see you.
Sorry, we're keeping you from the kids. Answer the question, Ben, and we'll release you.
Yeah, please.
Daddy duties.
Yeah, that's my boy. He's saying my time is up.
Oh, bless him. Your time is up. We've kept you long. Answer the question though, and then let's wrap it up.
Question you ladies asked me, that question is not tenable. It's like you are using extreme examples. You are doing exactly.
If a suitor came to check your daughter, you would ask what his job was. Come on,
you are using extreme example. You want to box me. You can't box me into corner. We will come back.
No, you want it for everybody else, but not for your own daughter. You see how you are. You see how you are. What's good for the goose is not good for the gander. Yeah. Okay.
He's deflecting.
Nobody will say they want to marry somebody who works in McDonald's. And
why? He has good character.
He
has good character. He has good character. He will love her.
He will love her.
What more do they need? You don't need money. Money is not everything. What's the problem?
He will do house husband. He will be the housewife in the house. Come on now.
But all of a sudden now, the story has changed. Oh, nobody will want. Why? I thought everybody was shouting character. He has good character. His money's not everything.
See,
why are we not marrying people from McDonald's as a CEO of, I don't know, of a bank? How many CEO of bank are marrying McDonald's workers? Please go and ask yourself. But you, the average Joe, you want to go and marry a McDonald's worker every day because you want to do character ambassador. Stop it.
Don't use McDonald's example here. We're talking about Nigerian celebrities who failed to be married and they are approaching 40, approaching 35 and all that. Okay. And we're just trying to point out that some of them, they have long throats. I don't know if you guys understand that Nigerian balance. It means they are greedy. They have gluten. Okay. So in a nutshell, what would be your advice to all the people? You can pick anybody from Genevieve all the way to Uche and all the guys. What would be your recommendation? Why they are not supposed to be single at their age, 35 plus going.
Who said?
I don't agree with that. Who says? But in terms of my Jim, I say to Jim, take your time.
They are African women. African women. They are not supposed to be single.
Again, who says? Because some of them may have been married before and don't want to jump into another marriage. They want to heal. So who says? I don't care if you're a man or a woman. It's your choice when you decide to get married. Yeah, because it's very quick to say this person needs to get married. You don't know their circumstances. As long as they're happy, just let them do what they want. I'm all about respecting people's choices.
We're not just gonna let them do what they want. They are.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Who are you to judge them? Okay, stop that.
Just invite me for the wedding. Whenever the wedding happens, just put me on the guest list. I want to eat party jollof and come and do spray money at the wedding. That's my only interest. Whenever anybody chooses to get married, it's their own personal preference and it's their own time. I don't feel that people should be forced because of societal pressures and when your mates have married, you haven't married. I don't think that's the right thing. Let people marry when they want to marry. So as long as they're happy and they're content and they're doing it because they really want to. Not these people that pretend that, I'm happy being single, but you're crying in your bed at night. If that's not your true story and you want marriage, then go and look for it and go and put your position and date men that are serious and try and give men more of a chance, right? Don't go for superficial things all the time if that's what your heart desires. But if that's not what your heart desires, sis, be content, be happy, live your best life. They say the women that are the happiest are women that don't have children and the women that are not married. There's something in those statistics. That's a fact.
Yeah.
They are lying.
So
they are lying.
they're not lying.
They're not
and
lying.
the people, the marriage, the thing that the marriage is actually beneficial for men. It's men that enjoy marriage because you're the ones being taken care of, not women. Don't get it twisted. Women have the notion that marriage is for us, but really,
what do we get out of being married?
Well, what do we get from marriage?
Please tell me.
Not that much.
Stretch marks. Having to do C-section. Tell me how we benefit. Okay. Come on, tell me.
Let me answer. You want me to tell you what you get from being married?
Tell me.
Number one, you get constant bulla. You don't have to go and drag someone else.
Oh, Ben, go on, leave us alone, please, please. If it's bola, if I get a dildo, now what? What's your comeback?
Forget that thing. That thing they work. Una go still go they find person.
That thing will be working all night long when you have gone one round and you're already sleeping. That thing will not get pot belly and be doing ED after a few seconds. Okay. So if we're going.
You just said
if it's going round for round, you've already been pushed out of the boat.
It's a lie.
Which one again?
The thing is, can you give me another one? You just said bola. What else?
All right. I got to end this show here.
No problem.
Come back. I have to go to meet the teachers meeting. Thank you, everybody. This has been a very wonderful show. I appreciate it. Thank you. Tosin,
thank you very much.
Also for being my co-host, my blogger. We will continue the conversation another day. Thank you, all my sisters that pulled up. As you say, now don't laugh me, now don't drag me tired today. Marriott, Sister Chinye, Bingpe, Adana. You see, after we move away from G-Mike, Adana disappear. Bad girl. Eh? Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate everybody. God bless you. We're gonna be back. Our shows now is Monday, Friday, and of course Wednesday after school. And we just wanted to touch bases with everybody. Thank you, my CC. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all. If you are new, please subscribe to the channel, give us thumbs up, and don't be a stranger. All we were saying is that we wish all these ladies good luck. We pray that they find love. I'm not dissing them, I'm not trolling them. I'm just being curious. And I thank everybody for their opinion. And Cece, thank you, my sister. You are perfectly, you are doing well.
Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, thank you, Cece. I got to run now. I will see you all in the next one. And Tosin, don't worry, you and I, we will do the rest of this show. You're still gonna come and defend the rest of your people since you have become defenders of the galaxy. And Cece, I will coordinate with you. Let's come and have this conversation. It's time to tell modern ladies the truth. Let's tell you guys the truth. You have to be married, and you have to marry according to the money that a brother can provide. That's my final take. Sister Chinye, thank you very much. I appreciate everybody. God bless you all. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.